Science. Okay.
But not Pignette.
Science.
Let's see.
Is Peanut even
Okay,
ready?
in that case, but not Pignette. Why do I still hear
Science.
music?
Is
I hear
Peanut
like
even
piano.
ready?
Okay, in that case, anybody else hear piano music? Why do I still hear this? Is I didn't think it was allowed to do that. Oh, it is. Okay.
Great. Well, I'll remember that for later.
Is it getting two sources of music or?
Yeah, it's actually allowed to have multiple sources, I guess. Maybe I did know that and I just hadn't been using it. I might have done that for some of the Cursor Strahd stuff where it needed extra music care. All right. In that case, yeah, sure. I'll record locally. Guess we should like let people know it's not gonna be streamed. I don't know. Let's see. Can you guys talk real quick so I can make sure I'm not grabbing way too many vocal sources?
Hello.
Huh?
It's words.
Okay.
Words.
Hello.
One.
All right. Yeah.
I'm talking.
Great. All right, everyone's coming
Talking.
through. All right, I'm recording locally. Here we go. Local GM view. It's good that it's Pathfinder because the GM never cheats at Pathfinder, so I don't mind if everybody sees behind the screen. There's definitely no cheating going on here, not in Pathfinder. I don't want to lose my license. All right, my orc license. Good one. Pat myself on the back. All right, so Cadenex, you had a backstory for Stack the Deck that you claimed last week when we had to cancel. Okay.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to.
It's
find
not
the
ready
mojo right now. It's ready.
So, okay.
I'm just tired. I'm just
okay.
tired.
So, do you want me to just roll a question then, and we'll save it for another time? Is that
Yes.
5, 4? Okay, we're gonna just roll. Or we're just gonna roll. All right, 44. All right, question 202. Let's get going. Backspiration question number 202 is relationship. Who do you trust the most and why? I feel like some of you are going to really struggle to answer this. All right, who do you trust the most and why? While you ruminate on that, would anybody for a third hero point and a third hero card draw like to sum up what happened 2 weeks ago? Also, I guess we're in Gadgetzan now. Hold on. Like, you can keep going. I'll fix the music. Oh no, it's the city music. That's cool. There we go. Just a little confusion this morning. All right, Bellanora, go ahead and give us that recap of what happened 2 weeks ago. I do appreciate being able to skip last week, so thank you, Lex, for the fake out, and Scarlet for the international travel, because I was really sick and I needed the rest. So thank you. All right, Bella, what happened?
Anytime, buddy.
Okay, I will do my best. I have not yet had my potion of false life. Last week, we had just escaped the Vault of Secrets, the underground headquarters of the Shield Marshals. We were there to gather information on Shield Marshal Loveless and her whereabouts, and in doing so, we had gathered 3 letters from her desk in the chaotic escape. We had just entered into the ground floor of their disguised pasty cake factory warehouse where they're running the outer appearance of the facility, and we had to bluff our way out of a room full of guard bots and shield marshals, and I made a gambit saying, hey, you should go downstairs and, protect the shield marshals down there who are being attacked by criminals, but, the people that actually attacked them. And I got very lucky that they believed me. We managed to walk right out of there without any confrontation. This is honestly this is kind of my best contribution to the group. The number of times I've just talked us out of deadly situations. Anyways, we went to the Yeast Ball breweries where we held up while we analyzed the information we found, and the things that we discovered were that this man over here, where is he? I'm sorry, I forgot his name. Ranglin Faruza. He has been arrested and charged for a number of heinous crimes involving dinosaurs. And we learned that he owns a ranch out in the Mana Waste near this weird dead spot, wild surge place where things come back to life, and I'm sure we're gonna have to look into that. And also that he lives with 2 women, Dash Darling and Luna Loveless. Dash Darling also has warrants drawn up for their arrest, and we need to figure out who they are and their connection to this. And then the last thing that we found out was that there is a benefactor supporting Loveless, a Christina Tomben, I believe the name was, and she was holding a art gala that we decided to crash. We created a fake invitation for ourselves, disguising Stack the Deck as an art critic, Mr. Fluffy Bottom, who and we became his entourage and entered the event. Stack gave very thoughtful critiques on the art pieces and distracted the crowd, while Vulture and I went into the back rooms trying to find evidence of their affairs. And Zenny maybe got a new boyfriend, we're not sure about that. And yeah, then after escaping there, we kind of then gathered up our information. That's kind of where we're at, I believe. We're basically planning now to free Ranglin Feruza on his route to the execution that he is scheduled for. And we also got to keep an eye out for Big Gamer Unit, who is also on the hunt for him. That's all I remember. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's good. That's good. Take your 3rd hero point, your 3rd hero card draw. Scarlet, do you want to control Ketrin by saying, now have her do this, now have her do that? Or do you want to hang out, she's B team version, and you just contribute roleplay?
If we get into actual combat, I will be team. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if we have to roll initiative.
Okay. All right, that works. All right. Do you want me to draw you some hero cards?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let's see. You lose Daring Escape, and the other one you gain Rage and Fury. When an ally is knocked unconscious, that never happens. Or when you take damage from a critical hit. At the start of your next turn, you enter a Rage. That's fun. But at the end of that turn, if you don't have the Rage class feature, the Rage ends and you are fatigued. Okay. Very situational. I mean, Rage is pretty good, though. Reverse Strike. Play after you fail an attack roll. You get a success on the attack roll rather than a failure. Well, that's a nice one. Okay. Yeah, so those are your... Commit those to memory, I guess. All right, let's get going. Oh, wait, no. We have to answer the question. So the question is, who do you trust the most and why? If anybody would like to answer this for a D3 that can be added to any dice roll after the fact, let me know. It does look like something's wrong with your Fanspo bot. It has 0 points in it. Is that correct? Is that...
Correct.
Has it been that? Have we been that down bad lately? Okay.
We burned a lot of them in that basement.
Yep.
You know, I hear that these college kids are stealing all your fanspos. Just saying. They're stealing all your fanspos. They got real One Piece energy, I've heard. So they're kind of taking all them fanspos for themselves. Plus, I think now that people know what games are going on next year, they're saving their points. Anyways. Oh, wait, and Daybreak, of course. They just...
I'm lucky for them. I'm trying to survive in Daybreak, goddammit.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Okay, if you'd like to get a D3, which would be pretty nice given the shortage of fanspos, go ahead and roll a D20 into chat. If nobody would like to answer the question, that's fine too. We can just proceed with the adventure. All right, we got a 10 from Bella. Do you want me to roll for you, Ketrin, or no? No? Okay, we got an 18 from Walter.
No,
Going
I'm
once.
good.
Going twice. All right, Walter Vulture. Who do you trust the most and why?
I would say that he trusts Sydney the most.
Even
Well,
though
hold
she's
on.
got
I guess. Well, sorry,
goth
go ahead.
girl look now, you still trust her even though she's now a goth girl?
That will be addressed very shortly.
Okay.
Are we talking about who we trust the most within PCs or NPCs, or just in
No,
general?
no, in the whole world, so I know who to assassinate.
Oh.
I mean,
well,
strike that
you know what? Screw it. I'll give it to you. Splitting into NPCs and PCs. NPCs, it'd be Sydney. PCs, it'd be Mother Ketrin.
Okay, that's fair. She can't lie, so that seems like a good person.
I mean, that's the reason for Ketrin.
Yeah.
Pretty truthful, straightforward. Can probably rely on her giving it straight. Sydney, I mean, she's done quite a bit for him. I mean, just let alone bringing his robot ass back, and then kind of setting off this whole chain of events. So I feel like he kind of owes her.
All right, sounds good. You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
I'm actually curious if Stack would be willing to answer.
Oh. Would I be willing? Yeah, sure. Who do I trust the most? Well, none of these people. Let's see. Stack trust.
I mean, there is an edgelord answer. I don't know if you've got the instincts this morning for the edgelord answer.
Instincts? Oh no!
Yeah.
I mean, I trust Field Marshal Thorne to kill me. I trust Felix to kill me. But let's see. Yeah, you see, I trust myself. But no, he.
No, that's the edgelord answer. Who do I trust the most? Myself.
Let's see. He trusts Hal, his magical mentor, the most.
Okay, that's cool. All right, nice. And because why they just they got a good vibe.
Why to him? They found him in a bad way and taught him the ways of harnessing magic, and then they taught him the ways of like harnessing magic without wanting anything in return from him, and that's very odd.
Okay.
Or him, at least. People wanting things from him without anything in return. Or people giving things to him.
Fair enough. All right. With all of that addressed,
we saw them at the Art Gala, but I don't think we interacted with them. Kind of sad about that. Want to learn more.
Stack interacted with him. Remember, you guys are allowed to ask a question, right? Because he stuck around after the party.
Did anyone think of a question?
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, so we're gonna just open on that. I think we'll just open on that. With you guys get to what did Stack learn with his one question that he was able to ask of high society, essentially.
Yeah.
And if anybody remembers it being a higher number than one, you can say so. But I think it was just one.
Wasn't it 2? Because he got like a 30 on his check, what didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Okay, that sounds good. 2 questions then. 2 questions.
Yeah, you got 30 on the check. Yeah, does anyone have any suggestions about
2 weeks to think about these 2 questions? What would you ask high society about what's going on right now?
I was gonna say if there's any thing that's embarrassing blackmail, but I don't know which character we should be blackmailing.
I feel like knowledge about Luna Lovelace would be pretty useful.
Unfortunately, he wouldn't have known about Luna Lovelace when he was able to ask the questions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't he? No, he would have been able to, right? Because you got those information before you came to the party. Yeah. So you could ask about Luna Lovelace if you wanted to.
Yes, scandalous blackmail on Luna Lovelace.
Okay, Luna Lovelace is one of the many ex-wives of Deputy Lovelace.
Oh.
Man.
Mm-hmm. She kept the name
at Lovelace's insistence because it'll keep you safe.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else have any other suggestions about info on?
And apparently, through her long life, Deputy Lovelace has tried and failed to be married to elves, humans, pretty much anybody that catches her fancy. She does prefer ladies over gentlemen, but it's not 100% because life is long. She's never been able to make any relationship work because, quote unquote, the woman is married to her career.
Yeah, that pans out.
Yeah.
At this point, Pirate Net would be pretty well known. I wonder what upper society is thinking about it.
Sure.
That's just
well,
me.
Upper society.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With the whispered threats of Pyranites in the shadows and on the horizon, many people are talking about moving their investment portfolios into more wartime focused industries. Someone says something along the lines of like wars always makes me money, something like that. So like there's definitely a vibe of tension. Like these people, of all the nobles in all the world, these people are not stupid, right? They are smart and successful in a high magic world without magic. So these are like some of the most clever, conniving nobles in the world. They get by on raw ability and old school tactics. So money, blackmail, connections, that kind of thing. They can't just lean on high level magic to solve all their problems. So they're definitely not blind to the possibility that if this thing does get away from us, the world will change forever. So that is definitely something that is sort of not the thing people want to talk about, but certainly a few drinks in, late into the gala, if the conversation was going to steer that direction, people do know about the Pyronite threat and they do have opinions about it. Now, there are people who, kind of point out that every other week someone in Alkenstar invents some deadly weapon and we're all still here and everything's going to be fine. Trust the Duchess, trust the Council, trust the system. They've taken us this far. They're going to take us all the way. At that point, Christia Tombend would jump in with some fear-mongering, pro-nationalism, stronger militarized police force propaganda. And since it's her party, a lot of people just going to let her go. Some people are actually swayed by her words because it is always nice to feel proactive and a part of something than to feel unsure and afraid. However, it does sort of sour the mood, and at that point, the party is ended. Okay. So, Stack, you fill everybody in on that, and it is, by the time you catch up with the party, I would say midnight or after midnight.
Yeah, how do I leave the party? Is it like
you just go? You just walk. There's an elevator. Yeah, there's an elevator. So now the question is, do you head back to the group like a professional, or do you get swayed into a hot and slightly problematic kitsune sibling romance scene that is fade to black?
Oh, don't threaten me.
You don't have to tell us. You can just tell us do you show up at midnight or do you show up at 2 a.m. That's how we'll know the answer.
2 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened, but anyways, you show up at 2 a.m. at the warehouse. Do any of you worry about Stack the Deck not being there until 2 a.m.? Real talk.
I think we're safer,
Worry, but worry is a broad term. Like, what am I worried about?
I think you kind of made me think, Zenny, that do you feel safer like in the time that they're gone? Is there something you want to talk about? Like, All right.
I mean, it's basically what he said.
Feel
Yeah.
safer.
He said what he said.
All right, you guys set Stew to patrol. Stew and Potato, and I'm assuming lock Percival in like the freezer or something.
Putting Percival in the freezer.
All right, so yeah, you guys are awoken by Stew at 2:00 in the morning as someone is trying to get into the building. You guys determine it's Stack, and then Stack, if you are up to it, you could dump everything on them. Otherwise, I will move things to the morning hours.
Yeah, no, he kicks the door in. He's drunk. It's like, you won't believe what I found out, and then he passes out. He will inform them in the morning.
Oh damn! All right, love that. It's gonna add some
The
tension
door,
here.
and Walter has a gun pointed at you.
Passes out in front of you.
So a warning shot and a band-aid later. Stack is asleep, and you guys aren't able to rouse him until, I guess, Bella. I gotta ask. You know that this is a time-sensitive. The red hands of the clock of fate itself, like just ticking away. It is very possible to fail for not showing up on time to these next two missions. How long do you let Stack sleep it off? It's 6:20, and your nervous college girl energy has definitely peaked.
No, yeah, she would inject him with like a a stimulant drug if she had to. Like she'd get him up and going. Like
okay, fair enough.
How long does he need? Like he doesn't get anything more than he needs.
Oh god, in Pathfinder, I think you need 8 hours, right? Some ridiculous amount of sleep like that. Can you get by on 6?
Okay, but what debuff will he have?
I think it's a 6.
Yeah, all right. So 6 hours. That means he wouldn't be up till 8. So if you got him up before 8, he would be fatigued.
And that means you can't do exploration actions.
Exploration actions, I think, -1.
What we had before from the information was that this guy's going to be executed by high noon. So
yeah,
that gives us about 4 hours if he's being woken up at 8.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, probably 3 because they're going to want to have everything set up.
It's not a lot of time, but we're close by. Like how long? It's only going to take us like what, a half hour to get over there? I don't know how long it takes to get through the city.
Yeah, so we'll say you wake him up around 8 o'clock. He can then info dump on you everything that he learned. And then that gives you guys 3 hours to get in, before the execution happens. You got the map over here. We already discussed different routes and stuff. Did you guys decide on how you wanted to where and how you wanted to waylay the police wagon?
So we can try and find a way to divert traffic so that it goes not the normal planned route. We'd be able to hit it by the canal that was going to be utilized. I think there was talk of finding Tom Gordon if he's still in the city.
Oh,
last we know that he was an airship pilot. Maybe we can cause some sort of accident that is keeping the normal route blocked off, so they have to divert.
Okay, so Tom Gordon, the cabbie and pilot, you're gonna call him in last minute and see if he can cause a car accident or cause an accident.
Yeah, if that's possible.
Okay.
Unless someone else has other ideas.
That sounded ideal.
Okay. Who is going to be is there anybody that's going to be like directing traffic, or do you want him to cause like a real accident? This would be very expensive for him.
How expensive are we talking?
I mean, the cars
I think in this setting start at 100 gold.
They're not like crazy expensive, but those are like the one man, like the ones they drive in animes that have like one wheel in the front and like two wheels in the back, like the little tricycle.
Those kind of taxis.
Yeah, the little tricycle truck. It's got like a little like wagon in the back and the little thing up front. And there's Tom Gordon there. Oh yeah, that's good. But yeah, he's okay with causing an accident, but he would need to be compensated for his work. And like pull him into danger after all the danger he went through on the airship with you guys. You do get the sense he is starting to get a little hooked on danger.
That's what I was thinking. He's our little dope hinder from Deadpool.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that given everything that's happened with the airship, he's probably decided to go back to driving a cab for a while.
So you guys are able to track him down, get a hold of him.
I would assume that would be happening the night before, while you're waiting for Stack to get back, since you guys left the party pretty early in the evening. I think you guys left around like 7 p.m. No, I think it was 9 p.m.
Yeah,
you guys left the party.
We were told to leave.
Yeah. All right, so I would say with a society of 24, you guys can track down Tom Gordon, and hire him for this mission. But then if you don't want to pay him up front, I will need a diplomacy check to delay payment. All right, so let me see. Anybody got a Society 24? It can't be Stack because he's at the party while you're recruiting this guy.
I have
What's
plus
that?
10.
Plus 10, that's pretty good.
Wait, Society, I got you covered.
All right, let's see.
All right, I'm setting up my dailies. Where
Yeah, up to 17. That's a bit better, huh?
Plus 12.
Plus
but
17's
yeah,
all right, I guess.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, you find him right away, and you find him so good that I will give you a +2 circumstance to the DC 24 diplomacy that you have to make to waylay his payment. Or delay, his payment. Okay. So with a
+2, 28, and then you have 24. Yeah. All right, he's willing to wait, but he is coming for that money. All right.
Tom, we're good for it. We got you.
He doesn't know if you're good for it, but he definitely, you could see in his fleshy eyeball, because he's got a clockwork eyeball and a fleshy eyeball.
Katrin assures him that we will come for it. She puts her honest dwarf face on.
Okay, he wants 50 gold for this job.
That's fine.
All right, Tom wants to be paid 50 GP for this job.
On top of images?
Oh, thank you. Yeah. On top of any damages. Man, you're not a great negotiator, but he appreciates you. All right, so I'm going to pin that for later. All right. In that case, he's gonna cause an accident, but then he says, well, there's a lot of streets. How do you know? How can we guarantee they're gonna take a right and not just turn around? And so he kind of points out where you want them to take the canal street, which is here. Here, I'll shift click. So he's going to cause the accident at this intersection.
Yep.
So the natural inclination would be to go right, but there is a very low chance they would go left.
So could we stir up a crowd of people to follow along?
Okay.
Cheering, woo, we're going to an execution. This is going to be fun.
Okay. Yeah. And that's kind of blocking the left-hand turn, so the only turn they have is the right-hand turn down Canal Street.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Who's going to be in charge of that? I would take 1 PC or 3 B team members.
I mean, it sounds like a stack job, but I don't know.
All right.
That means that if there was an altercation, you would be missing probably the first 2 rounds of hijacking the wagon. So you'd have no B team for 3 B team would be out for 2 rounds, or 1 PC would be out for 2 rounds.
And we could put like Vashon, Sid, and someone else on it.
I mean, Potato loves anarchy. They are former eco-terrorists.
Potato can just
Boomer
throw
likes
crates
blowing
around.
shit up. Yeah.
Well, if Potato loves it, then we should let Potato do what Potato does.
All right, so Vashon will take Percival and Potato to cause chaos.
Yeah, that's the Chaos Squad right there.
All right. Okay, this is looking pretty good. All right, in that case, I think that everything should go pretty smooth. You guys want me to take you over to the map so you can get into position?
A couple other things. I guess while we're waiting, since we left the party early, Vulture would like to turn in the information that he found to Phoebe.
Oh, okay. Phoebe appreciates being kept in the loop.
Yeah. So that town bend is planning on doing something, so you may want to alert the Duchess. And this is all the stuff that was found in her residence.
All right. She explains, again, that Tom Bend is like the Duchess's #1 political adversary, even though she doesn't hold a council seat. And so this is really good information to have, and she's very grateful for the information. And she understands how you guys operate, so she says that she's financially grateful for this, and she gives you a 100 gold bonus.
Is that 100 gold for the whole? Oh, for the whole thing. Okay.
No, I mean just for you. Yeah, I mean because you're the one that turned in the information.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah. This is like giving a pet a treat when it does something good. You know what I'm saying? Like she say, thank you for actually remembering that I'm a part of this this mission and giving us useful information that I can bring to our boss. Like, you're a good employee. Here's 100 gold.
It all felt good until you mentioned pet.
Sorry. No, star employee. That's what I meant to say. Star employee.
Right. And then he's just gonna tell her that we plan on breaking out this Dino Rancher along the route to his execution. So if there's chaos in the city, you know what's going on.
Okay.
Hopefully he doesn't.
All right. She doesn't have a ton of agents available, but she will mobilize them based on the plan that you shared with her to delay police response time as much as possible.
Perfect.
Okay. So basically, she is also going to have some small nonviolent riots and protests start up right around the same time, so that people that would be able to come for backup will be distracted and detained, essentially. All right, not bad.
All right, and then the final thing that Walter... waffle time.
Okay.
Everyone eat waffles.
We know that he's being held at the asylum. Vulture would like to kind of track that convoy as it's leaving the asylum and going down its route. So I have a couple of things for this.
Okay. This is like a rooftop sniper kind of thing, like you're jumping from rooftop to rooftop to the city, like following them.
He's gonna be disguised as a mercenary bandit. What's it called? Bandana mercenary. And he's gonna be on, what did we name the dino? Hero? I think we did.
Yes, Hero the dinosaur.
Okay.
All right, so you're purchasing a disguise kit to be a what are these guys? Leadsmiths?
No, not a leadsmith. Just a regular, nondescript kind of bandana mercenary. Just kind of walking around.
Oh, okay. You're just going to be just a mercenary costume. Okay, yeah. Got it.
But just following them from a distance. So I already have that disguise kit.
Okay.
I'm going to essentially, because I have already heard about this guy. I'm gonna mark him as my hunt prey because I learned through wanted poster, bounty board, all that stuff. So that does give me +2 circumstance to track a target. I'm also going to have Shadow Mark up. So if I have to make a stealth check, people have a penalty to their perception DC to try and find me.
Okay.
Essentially, I'm tailing them from a distance.
Hailing them from a distance. Got it. Man, John Madden's ghost drew all over this map 2 weeks ago. That's fine. All right, I'll bring you guys over to it. That brings up disguises, which is a huge part of this campaign. So what disguises are you guys going to use? I'm going to bring you over so you can start casing the map. I don't even know what some of these drawings mean. Like, what is this? oh, this is saying what the boardwalk and docks were. Because we had some confusion about could you escape onto the boardwalk, and only, I guess, if you had a boat in the river, like, would it, otherwise it'd be a dead end. So. Yeah,
and I think you mentioned that they won't actually be going on the boardwalk. They just be going on the street that was parallel to the boardwalk. So we want to
the boulevard next to the boardwalk. Yeah. Yep. You don't want them to get through this gate, or things will get very complicated. This gate over here on the right. Okay.
We want to blow up the bridge.
I mean,
that's
Boomer
always that's always an option.
Bella impossibly pulls out of her sleeves 2 giant kegs of black powder.
Oh my god. Where did you get 2 giant kegs of black powder? You just buy it at the store?
I just make this shit now on the daily.
Oh, okay.
Look. Wait,
all right, Wrangle's not here yet, but I have as many here.
Oh dear.
How heavy are these things?
If they're alchemical, they can go in their jacket or whatever.
Yep.
Which yeah. But the jacket do have a max bulk of what, 12?
That's a good question. I didn't think about that. Let me see how that's fitting in my. It's the first time I put it in my inventory.
Okay.
It's like he just Looney Tunes it out and just.
I do love that though. Black powder keg. I'm just checking the bulk. Is a bulk 50, so I don't think that was going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
All right. So you could, I guess, unless there's a bulk limit to making alchemical items, you could make them. You'd have to transport them in a normal way, though.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess I tell you guys, I could make it if you want to blow up the bridge.
There you go.
I miss 5e.
Last resort.
Yeah.
If it looks like they're going to make it too far, then maybe we'd blow the bridge. But
it's a little extreme. It'll draw a lot of attention to us.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, the city do got a decent amount of explosions on the daily, but I mean, you know. So you can't see them on the map, but there are just regular, like, citizens here. This is kind of a poor district. The city's not very well divided up. Like, there is, like, the smoke side and sky side for the rich and the poor, but even amongst smoke side, Canal Street is pretty grimy. It's pretty rundown. That's good because police never bother coming here unless they want an easy arrest. But I don't want to like junk up the map too much, but you can assume that there is a decent amount of just random poor citizens and merchants just kind of peddling their wares, you know, selling sewer fish and mushrooms they've collected from said sewers, canal scrapings, that sort of thing. All right, so you're going to be riding in. Let me change out for like heist planning music. Hold on. All right. Oh man, I'm feeling it. It ain't Paris rooftops, but it's pretty good. All right. So here on the map, it looks like Zenny, you're just getting in position. They will have to cross the bridge here. Wrangle will be inside a locked police wagon. And then Walter, you're going to be just following behind, like, I was also trying to go to the execution. Guess I will also be detoured.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, then what is your escape plan once you have the guy? Have you thought that through?
On Hero, so if I'm able to get him out, get him on to Hero, and we both boogie,
Okay.
and reconvene maybe at the warehouse again.
Rest of us go into sewers.
Okay, that works. You guys are getting pretty familiar with the sewers at this point. And for this part of town, you do have the map notes, and you are much higher in level now, so reading her weird notations and scrawl and map will be a lot easier, because that society DC is, pretty low now. All right, that's a big wagon. All right, hold on. There we go. So the wagon, I'm gonna kind of show you in the future what things would look like, and then that will give you a better idea of where you might want to position yourself. I don't know how meta that is. I feel like you guys lived in the city long enough, you know what traffic patterns kind of look like, especially with your high lore skills and whatnot. It will be pulled by 2 clockwork horses, which you guys realize probably from your last stagecoach heist are a kind of a liability if people know what they're doing. Oh no, that's a spider. There we go. That'd be terrifying. Right?
Awkward spiders.
Alright. Alright. And then it would have a driver, and then probably at least 1 guy inside and 2 guys on top. So let's see. There'd be a shield marshal. Maybe. There we go. Driving. Then they'd probably have 2 long gunners. And then there would be at least 1 guy inside. Alright. I will point out, and I am sorry if this takes some of the wind out of your sails in the murder hobo department. These are police officers of the city where you live. So even though there are a lot of corrupt police in Alkenstar, there are also just dumb people showing up for work and doing their jobs. So there's no alignment. Just throwing it out there though, that, these are regular ass people. So if there were some force tracking alignment for purposes of things, they're paying attention. Just putting that out there. All right, so that's what it would look like. There is a door on the back of the wagon. It is going to definitely be locked. Likely the driver will have the key. Or you could just try to pick the lock. You imagine that it's going to be pretty quality, probably DC 25, maybe even 30. That would require 3 successes. Inside, this is again with you guys using your lore skills. A prisoner in transport will have leg shackles on. That's going to make it difficult for him to move. He'll definitely have clumsy and reduction to his speed. He will probably also have shackles or manacles or whatever on his arms as well, his hands. He is not known to be a spellcaster, so I don't think they're going to have him gagged or blindfolded or anything. All right. Let me know when you're ready to begin.
I would just like to pass out some resources really quick.
Sure.
I I have gear bender oil, which we can spray the horses with, which will slow them.
Oh, that sounds good.
Who would like to be part of ambush team? I will take one of them. I have a second one.
They will be ambushing. Would you like to send them to chat?
Okay, give me 1 second. Gear bender oil. So this lasts 6 rounds. Each round they make a fortitude save, I think of my level, and if they fail, they are slowed 1 and it stacks.
Okay.
And then Vulture, we're gonna go in the sewers, so I think you don't have dark vision. I can give you a dark vision potion.
I have things that can do dark vision, but because I have the dinosaur, I may just ride out.
And
So
with
so
someone
what
like
will
it-
be...
with
how
someone
are
like
you
an
getting
octopus in
past
a
this
bottle.
thing?
An octopus in a bottle?
Yeah.
I mean, I just want that on principle, but Roger, which direction will you be escaping in? Since much of the directions will be completely blocked, and this carriage will probably be blocking the bridge. Just go
How big
back
is
the
this
way
huge
it
creature?
came, or
I'll be going back the way I came.
So
I will say this from a casual casing of the map ahead of time. There is actually a sewer entry under the bridge. So right here, under the bridge, there is like, you know, like how the Ninja Turtles do. You know what I'm saying? Like there's or clowns that eat children. There's like a little like sewer access panel here in the wall of the canal under the bridge.
how far down is that?
It is locked. You could unlock it ahead of time. Would probably be a smart idea. So we will assume that it's unlocked ahead of time. Oh, the bridge is it's 20 feet down from the bridge.
Can we like be all cool and like tie a rope to the bridge, but leave like a cloth over the rope so the rope is invisible, and then in the moment we can throw the rope down when we're escaping, you know?
That sounds hype as hell.
Okay. Do that as well.
Okay. I will tell you that sounds hype as hell in 5e. Climbing a rope in Pathfinder is still climbing a rope in Pathfinder.
Which just means that there's something with an easy climb check to catch an edge on as you go down.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't actually need to climb all the way down.
I'm just thinking about this past Monday where something happened and they were like, yeah, and then I'm going to climb out and then I'm going to do all this stuff because they were so excited and happy in the moment that they forgot they were playing Pathfinder. And then they rolled their check and they're like, I climbed 5 feet. That's my turn. And we're all like, cool. That was great. Golf clap.
Yay, you did it.
5 feet's a lot. That's 5 more than you had before. It's okay. All right. So where's the rope going to be at? Somebody draw with their marker where this rope is going to be, so I know where the rope is. I'll go ahead and delete this canal arrows. There we go. And this says canal, not the anal or camel, in case you guys thought it was one of those two things.
Under
Alright,
kitchen.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Right. All right, 20 feet down, ropes under Ketrin. All right, nice. Okay. The reason this arrow and circle is here is this is like an elevated platform to go to the second floor of this building. This area do flood sometimes, so some of the houses gave up on living on the first floor and they just made the first floor like storage, you know, like garage, and then they moved all the residentials up to the second floor, and some of the houses actually have things that help them get up to that second floor without having to go through their moldy ass basement. All right, sweet. then let's see. I guess we're ready to go. I'll delete this cameraman. We don't need him anymore.
I have
And
one last question.
Oh,
When-
sure.
When did Sid become an edgelord?
This is her disguise.
This is her disguise.
No. Yeah. This is her disguise.
Not
I don't know. I was on Pinterest, shopping around for tokens for upcoming games, and I saw Goth Sid, and I was like, yeah, that's probably a good disguise. Actually, it's a pretty good disguise. So, all right. I'll go ahead and roll everybody into initiative here. Technically, if they have the minion trait, they should get included in the initiative. Stu, god damn it. Alright, hold on. Minion.
We're a little
There we
clumped
go.
up. Should we spread out?
That's why I was asking over and over again where you want to be. You can move again real quick if you want before we roll the formal initiative. Alright. Now, Walter, I know, yet again, in the 5e realms, riding on this dinosaur is cool. How is your nature skill looking? Because once we get into initiative, this dinosaur going to need some encouragement, you know what I'm saying?
I have a plus 12.
Well, it's pretty good. It's a low level animal. It should be fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
But he doesn't... Well, I don't know if he's going to stay on it the whole time. It was just to try and get to this area.
Oh, okay. You're going to, like, dismount as the attack is happening.
And then he'll probably mount back up when he's leaving.
Okay. I will need then a nature check to command him to wait for you once things get rolling. That'll be your first action of the initiative then.
Okay.
Because in initiative is when his spirit might be like, oh, there's a fight. I think I might just leave. So, all right. Let me grab some music for this jailbreak. Let's see. Man, that was pretty good heist planning music. That was pretty good. All right. Robbery. D&D music. High stakes heist. Okay. We'll see. Pretty good. Alright. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Everybody's in. Threat extreme. That's how we like it around here. Go ahead and go ahead. It's probably because it's calculating Wrangle as a bad guy. That's probably why it's like that. Yeah. And Boomer, Boomer was calculated as well.
This point was it calculating Vulture's mouth as a threat.
Maybe that too. Alright, let's see. And the horses. Can't underestimate them horses.
Mm.
Alright, I'm gonna roll some initiatives. Now, Katrin, are you going to kind of backseat, like, now I do this, now I do that, or do you want to do B-Team Katrin, providing her 3 abilities, her passive, her encounter,
Probably
and her
B-Team
daily?
Ketrin, because I'm going to
Okay.
have to go to sleep soon.
Okay, fair enough.
Playing
All
in the
right.
morning.
All right. So this is the inaugural flight of B-Team Katrin. Give everybody access to her. Alright, so she has access to all the normal B-Team abilities in the B-Team document. She also has, once per encounter, Retributive Strike. Everyone can get a +2 medicine buff. You can actually drag that to your sheet. That's right, me and chat, we figured out how to do it. Yeah, pretty cool. We're basically programmers now. And then once per day, she can give you this orcish ferocity. So if you reduce to 0, you avoid being knocked out and remain at 1. It do require a reaction though, because Pathfinder. Okay. So this definitely now I think is an extreme encounter. It'll be fine. All right, Walter, you won the initiative.
We'll also say that you guys are doing this at, we'll say, 11 in the morning.
Okay.
We'll do 11 and change. They're on their way there, but they haven't gotten there yet.
So we'll say like 11:10 in the morning.
All right.
Walter is going to dismount from Hero.
Okay.
As he kind of moves behind whatever these crates and stuff are. Would it be a Pac-Man to keep him calm, or?
Yeah, it is a Pac-Man for a nature check on Hero.
Okay.
The DC is pretty low, it's 17. I think you should be able to get it.
Let's see.
I'll actually give you a +2 circumstance bonus to it because Hero likes you guys because you guys just almost died together. All right, you critically succeed at telling him what to do. So yeah, he's definitely gonna listen to you.
Okay.
So what do you want him to do on his turn?
I want him for right now. Probably just have him hang out back here, just behind me.
For example, by using the right tool for the job or receiving assistance from another character.
I don't know what that is in the background, but okay.
All right. So for some reason lately, Alexa has been trying to play Pathfinder. Like I don't know what's going on, but if I ask a question about Pathfinder, she starts answering the questions. I don't know what's going on. All right, so you want him to go over here and take cover and wait for you?
Yeah, take cover and wait for me.
Okay. All right. You have one Pac-Man left.
Okay, dismantling is actually cool. I'm going to then use one more Pac-Man for. Do I see if there's like a head shield marshal part of this convoy? Like someone who looks like they're kind of in charge?
I mean the driver for sure.
I don't know if I can see the driver from here. I see this gunner, so I'm gonna target him with Hunt Prey.
Okay. Yeah, I could throw down a wall for similitude. Hold on. There we go.
And that's going to be all 3.
All right, so you're switching your Hunt Prey from the prisoner to these guys?
Yep.
Or to that guy? Okay.
All right.
And that's the red guy up front. Got it. Okay.
Play passes to the Clockwork Horse. So you guys are just chilling on the bridge trying to look non-combative, or do you have weapons drawn and you're ready to go? Or have you drawn weapons and that is why we rolled it to initiative, as they saw that the intent was there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, in that case, the horse is going to try to continue going, but it is going to have to delay its initiative to go at the same time as the other horse, which is unfortunate. All right, so that means the guy inside is up. He will go ahead and delay as well. All right. Then Hero is up. Hero's going to move over here and nervously snack on these rotten vegetables while it waits for you to get back. All right, and that means that the driver is up. So set as current combatant. Yes. Perfect. All right, the driver's sees that you guys have weapons, and he says, "Stand aside, citizens. I don't want no trouble, and neither do you." And then he is going to drive the wagon. So in this case, I'm just gonna have him spend.
Here's the crafting check.
All right. So yeah, he's commanding both horses to get them the fuck out of there. That is going to be all of his actions because he's going to pump them all into horse control, essentially. All right. Let's see. I'll move these guys further down. Zenny, you're up.
Right. So yeah, I can start. Taste.
All right.
Give me that check. Oh, I have to vote it then. Sorry, I'm not used to causing wild surges. Aha!
No problem. No problem. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
And I saw one action. I don't really want to get trampled by a cart. I don't really have the ability to stop it right now.
I will say that you guys are on surge time right now. It is the 10th of Rova, and it is 11 something in the morning. So yeah, you guys would be in surge
have
time.
It another way. Gonna move in front of a cart.
Oh dang. Okay. All right. So for anybody keeping track, that means you cause a wild surge on a
to the side of a cart.
7 or less. 7 or less. All right. Then anything else from Zenny?
It's 3 actions. Haste
all right.
Play into next turn.
Play passes to Bellinora.
Question: are Boomer, Sid, and Stu actually over there, or is this just representation?
I mean, they're B team. They're around essentially. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're around and they're ready to hop down and run away with you guys if needed. But you know, they're here to do B team stuff.
I'm gonna move forward.
Badges on.
And if I can from this distance, I'd like to try to do a 2-action interact on the horse to shut it down.
From this distance, you're small. It's a large. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Okay. Let's see. 22 from this distance. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
0
on this
points.
one. Okay. All right.
God damn it!
Oh my God. All right. Yeah. So unable to really lay hands on it in a meaningful way. You try something new. Kind of preparing to grab at the horse as it gets close, as it goes by. But you realize that all the important shit is up on the neck. All right.
News.
All right. That play passes it to Shield Marshals. All right. So this long gunner, Stack. Are you using any kind of disguise at all? Or are you just stack the deck right now?
He's just stacked right now.
Okay. I think by now you guys are well known enough, so he's gonna target you. Because you have a reputation, a wild magic reputation, and they can't afford that kind of shit. All right, so this guy is going to use hunt, prey, lawbringer, and then shoot you. That's a lot of things. All right. Here we go. Okay, and then I'll put a red dot on you, since this is the red guy. All right, and now he's going to go ahead and take a shot. Oh, come on. They would not be driving around with unloaded weapons. There we go. Let's see. Shield Marshal adds precision damage, bonuses to perceive prey, and of course unlocks other abilities. All right, here we go. Oh my. That's a spicy start. That is a nat 20 critical with a gun that is powered up. All right. Let's see. So with Lawbringer, no other bonuses, I think, and we go for it. Uh, 26 damage. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty low for a gun crit. And you do need to give me a fortitude save. The DC of which is 25. Alright, so you just make it and avoid being stunned 1. Alright, not bad. Alright. And that is his turn.
Play passes to this shield marshal. Sees that there's someone up front. They have a shot over the horse, but Zenny, you would have some cover. And then Bella, you would have a lot of cover because you're short and there's a big horse in the way. They plan on just running past these two, but maybe if they could get a stun off on Zenny, that would be good. They think to themselves that they're going to get a critical hit and all that jazz. Because you should be positive thinking. Positive thinking. All right, so here we go. We'll use Lawbringer and Hunt Prey. And
they'll miss.
And they'll miss? Oh, we'll find out. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. A lot of manifesting. I'm into it. Alright, and then they're going to take the shot. I'm going to give you... I don't have the hotkey set up for it, so cover... We'll just give you, I'm thinking lesser, because it's just a horse, like a little bit of a horse in the way. There we go. And here's the shot.
Oh, yes. Here's the shot. Oh my god.
Foundry.
Foundry, please let the NPCs play the game. It's okay. Alright.
And that's this is a critical miss. Good manifestation. Alright. That is their turn. Stack to you.
Alright. I had a quick question. Can I see the guy inside the prisoner cart?
You cannot. There are no windows on the cart, and there is a door on the back of the cart.
Okay, that's fine.
Here, I will make this a door so you can see. There we go.
We weren't able to stop it, so if you're able to stop it in any way, that'd be great, since otherwise it's probably just gonna go all my stuff back.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
Be kind of fucked up. Well,
I would like to cast Resilient Sphere on this horse to hopefully stop it and stop everything going on.
Okay, let us read Resilient Sphere. 30-foot range, one target. You create an immobile sphere of force to either trap or protect a target, blocking anything that would pass through the sphere. The sphere has 5 AC, hardness 10, 40 hit points. It's immune to critical hits and precision damage. Disintegrate destroys the sphere instantly. If the target is unwilling, the effects of the sphere depend on the target's reflex saving throw. It does not list a size for the sphere or a size limit for the creature, which is fascinating to me. Can you cast this on a kaiju?
Yeah.
If everyone was just have to sneeze to get out.
If everyone was in the space with the kaiju, would it be like... That'd be weird. Okay, yeah, go for it. Alright, so you're going to cast it. It's got to make... what is your DC? It did not provide me one in the spell.
I just posted the chat of it. I didn't actually cast a spell.
Okay. Go for it. Cast it out there.
Well, let's tell us what your DC is. I mean, how you can roll your life.
Yeah. I mean, I can just roll it. Yeah,
it's plus 16. It's plus 16. So
26. Okay. 26 reflex. I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's find out.
Oh yeah.
Womp
critical
womp.
failure has no extra effect.
All right, it is trapped inside a bubble. Okay. I'll do this for this bubble. All right, so now it's inside a hamster ball.
Right.
How would that interplay with
like
Well,
the harness and stuff like that? Would it just form around the harness? It doesn't say that it cuts things, blocking anything that would pass through the sphere. That's tricky.
I mean, it wouldn't like cut through the harness. I think it would just go around the like it's.
I think it would just
the
form
horse.
around. Yeah, it would just form around the harness. Yeah. Okay.
But it is immovable.
It says immobile. Yeah.
Yeah. So just a bubble appears essentially, and it's trapped inside. All right. Beautiful. Anything else from Stack?
Nope, that's it for me.
still need one
you
little
do
thing.
need to give me that D20 roll, 7 or less. No problem. Magic's easy. It's great. All right.
Let's see. This guy is going to shout from inside. There a problem out there?
And then the guy in the driver's seat is going to say,
Yeah, we're under attack. I think it's the wild cards.
and you hear inside this guy say, "Blessed gods above." And then that's all right. This horse is like, "Let's go, friend," and it's gonna try to go without him. Let's see. It was told to gallop, but it's going up against this
Stack, your DC is a 26. I'm gonna have the horse do a athletics against the DC 26 for a couple of things. So we're gonna see how it goes.
It fails.
All right, it is unable, to move past the bubble or get the cart to go past the bubble. They are locked down. Well done. All right, Walter, to you. Round 2.
All right. With the back shield marshal already marked, he is going to be target of my hunt prey, and I am also going to use Hunter's Aim for this shot, though it's going to be non-lethal. What is this? Okay, that's bullshit. That gun is always loaded.
Yeah, I'm assuming before a big fight like this, where you had plenty of time to prep, you guys would have loaded all your weapons.
Oh, hold on a second. Okay. This would have been the previous day, because he would have switched out weapons. Sorry. Where are the bullets? Mark this. Okay. Now, load this rounds. There we go. Yeah, he would have definitely done all this prep, if not the morning of. All right, now we go. Strike. Oh, come on. Strike. Okay. This will have a -2 because non-lethal. But it has the +2 from Hunter's Aim, so still that. 29.
29's gonna hit. All right.
Just so little.
Little bit of damage. Little bit of damage. That gun life, all or nothing.
It is. And he's just going to do a cover reload behind the crates that he's in. And that's all three.
Fair enough.
Lackluster.
All right. Hero is getting nervous with the gunshots, but you told him to hang tight. He's gonna hang tight. Over here, the driver sees that there's some kind of magical force here. Oh my god. All right.
Okay. He is going to... They don't deal with magic a lot in the setting, so I'm going to say one Pac-Man. He's going to try to recall knowledge.
Oh, okay. All right.
He looks at the bubble that's got 40 health.
He's gonna put his gun right against. So he's gonna second Pac-Man drop the reins. That's a free action, and then grab his gun. And then third action, he's going to put the gun right against the bubble, and the horse is going to nervously look back. No, it's a robot. It's like a nervous look back. And then he's going to pull the trigger. All right. Let's see. What a Pathfinder kid thing my brain just asked itself. It's like, is the bubble a foe? Could he lawbringer the bubble? Because it doesn't say creature. It just says foe. But I'm going to say no, that a foe would be like an actual creature. Alright, so here we go. Take this bubble. Alright, that's going to hit, I guess, critically, but an object can't be critically hit?
Specifically, this thing's immune to crits.
Spell's immune.
Okay.
So you still roll a crit, but then you half it or whatever.
Like a
still
slime
gets the
or
fatal
whatever.
D10.
Yeah. Which is different than if it was an object, because an object you hit automatically, but you can never crit it. Because objects can't be crit unless you have some special shit that says so.
It's also immune to precision damage in case that comes up.
Well, that would have been the, I think that would have been the hunt prey or whatever, the lawbringer. Okay, so yeah, it does extra damage dice, that's it. So yeah, and the bullet just, like bounces off the bullet, or off the bubble, and, hopefully doesn't kill the civilian. Alright,
like half as well.
Yeah, exactly, well that's what I mean, like, so the bullet really wouldn't have done any damage. Yeah, so he's just like, you see on his face, then he like, oh, this is bad. Alright, Zenny, to you.
Alright. Gearbinder oil. Go. Post it into chat. I got this little, aerosol can or something that I got from Eleanor, and I spray it at this horse's legs. And it's just one action to do. Had it out before combat. And it does the save immediately, and then also at the end of any round where it does attack, move, or manipulate.
Alright, Gearbinder oil comes in a sealed pump that can squirt the oil a short distance. The oil is designed to flow. The oil is designed to flow through complex mechanisms and agitated through mechanical action. Foam up and form a paste that binds the work. The oil is effective against articulated constructs and machinery, including many constructs, clockworks, and mechanical hazards. Oh, that would have been good early game. You apply the oils to the target you want to bind, which must be within 10 feet of you. After the oil is applied, at the end of any round during which the target took action with the attack, manipulate, or move trait, it must attempt a fort save. Mechanism is slowed 2 or more by Gearbinder, can't use reactions. Gearbinder oil functions for 6 rounds before becoming inert. Alright, fantastic. Okay.
I'm heading out. Good night / good
right.
whatever time of day it is for you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you for making the effort to hang out. Thank you.
Alright, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
That's a horsey does fort save.
Does it do it right away?
Yeah, it does it when it's applied, and at the end of the round where it does those actions.
And it should be with my DC, I think, which I think is a 27? 23?
So a failure for now, so it's slowed 1.
Alright.
And then it's got this ongoing effect now.
Got it. Alright.
Okay.
Anything else, Zenny?
To draw. This octopus could be quite funny later, but I'll draw my chalice for now, which isn't a chalice anymore, as I can do best. So that's 2 actions. Then I will I'll move in closer and I'll do an exploit ability on that on the top. Must have one of my implements held. Right, yeah, okay. Very particular with its ordering. So of course it's just a human, so it has nothing we'll discover with this, but that's fine. Personal antithesis. This guy hates being shot in the face.
Oh, I was gonna say he's lactose intolerant, but yeah, shot in the face is pretty bad too. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm standing next to him and with a rapier. He's of course out of my reach. On the other hand,
okay.
there's a little hip flask.
All right, sounds good. Play passes to Bella.
All right. Bella pulls out a strange bottle with a small octopus in it, and she hurls it over here. Kinda. Yeah.
So I think it might open like next to your space rather than you throw it. So you throw it, right?
Yep.
Just open it and it bursts forth.
Yep.
Alright,
So
miniature
like
octopus arms press up against the sides of this bottle, obscuring the rest of its contents. When opened, a huge octopus bursts forth, which can appear in water instead of on the ground. Its arms attempt to grasp the creature with a reach of 15 feet. The octopus repositions that creature to a different space with its reach unless the target succeeds on a fortitude save. If the octopus is in water, it then releases a cloud of ink. The cloud has no effect outside of water. Creatures inside the cloud are undetected and can't use the sense of smell. The cloud dissipates after 1 minute. So the octopus doesn't stick around. It appears, it does the thing, and it leaves.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Horrible Capcom.
My question for you is, it's a huge creature. If I put it in the water, could it reach up onto the bridge? I feel like no, probably.
It's 20 feet from the water to the bridge, so unlikely. I don't know how big octopus reach
I
is.
just didn't know how big it's 15-foot reach, and it's a huge creature, so I wasn't sure if that was enough. It doesn't need to be in the water. It'd just be cool.
Yeah, nah, it would not be able to reach up.
All right. Well, then it's gonna go right here, and then it's gonna presumably try to grab this guy and then yeet him off the bridge.
Okay. And you're throwing this with your alchemy skills? Is that how you're... Okay, got it. All right.
One action. Octopus
All right.
bottle.
All right, and you're going to try to get this guy off of the wagon.
Say, unless otherwise noted, this space must be adjacent to you, so that I think it would have to
Oh.
get this nice shaped area here.
Yeah, and a huge
We're now
creature.
server
It's going to be a...
expandable.
Let's see. A huge creature is 3x3.
Out there.
Oh, that's adorable. They got it humping a shark. To make a monster for Battle Zoo, I guess.
Wait, what's the TOS on this?
Alright, so it has to be an adjacent space to you. Okay. That's slightly less useful. 15 feet though, you can grab the guy out of the
yes, please.
Okay. Alright, so he's gonna make a fortitude 24. Alright. Alright. So then he succeeds, so he is not repositioned as the octopus arms go to grab him. And then the octopus looks around, it realizes that it's alive, and then it dies. Okay.
Does it have a
And
name?
just- Garfield. Its name was Garfield.
That thing's
Sorry, Charles. Okay. And it was non-magical too. Oh my god. All right.
Next, I'm throwing a blind pepper, throwing this like up here so it doesn't hit Zenny.
Beautiful. 15-foot radius burst. Okay. Up to 30 feet away.
And I think that would be on my DC. I think that all my alchemical stuff converts to my class DC, which
level 5.
which where do I see that? I apologize.
So would that guy have failed then? Because the octopus would have been using your DC?
Succeeded by 0. You said it was 25 before.
Where do we find?
Alright, so if you go on your sheet to proficiencies and scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Proficiencies.
Minus 25, so I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, it's 25.
Okay. So he would have made it. This goes off here. They've got to make DC 25 reflex saves.
Yep.
All 3 of them.
Yep.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
A failed save and I blinded for that. Grief.
Damn. Well, at least one of them.
All right, so one of them fails.
And I believe that was the driver that failed. No, it's a long gunner failed. Okay. And then in recent updates, the feature that renames these guys is toggled off, and I can't remember how to turn it back on. So that's why they're color coded for this fight. All right, on a failed save, they are blinded and dazzled. All right, blind and dazzled. All right,
and then with my last one, did the horse fail the gear binder foil?
Yes, it did.
So we can't really stack that. I can't hit the other one because it's in a sphere.
Right.
I'm trying really hard not to hurt these guys.
We're gonna have to hurt them.
What?
To kill them. Oh well, we're gonna just unlock this thing and run away while all three of them are shooting at us.
It's fair.
I mean,
fair.
I'm just listening. I'm just here.
I don't do anything non-lethally is the problem. You know what? Oh wait, no, you have the other octopus, don't you? Okay. I'm just gonna hit him with a dread ampule. I just gotta put it in my hand.
But I mean, it's not the first time that we've been told to not kill people and just disregard it anyway. So.
Well, no one told you not to kill these people. That's a standing order from the Duchess and the and your immediate boss the whole campaign.
Yeah.
But no one's told you recently. I mentioned it like because, you know, the verisimilitude of the world. I want you to understand that, you know, it's a living world and these are hard-working police officers.
Ella doesn't want to kill them. She values them like more than her father did.
Oh, damn. I think that's called character development. Holy shit. All right, so you throw this dread ampule. Who'd you throw it at?
At the driver.
All right. Are you splashing it or no? Because he is close enough to Zenny that Zenny would get hit, but also this guy would get hit. And the horses would get hit.
Does Zenny take... No, that's... this is psychic. No, I wouldn't splash Zenny.
Oh, you wouldn't splash it? All right, give me the damage roll then.
Okay.
All right. Man takes 9 damage and is frightened. Which it should have applied. It did not. All right. I'll add it. All right. Anything else from Bella?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, that was a lot. All right. All right. This Shield Marshal Long Gunner is going to one Pac-Man reload. Second Pac-Man, he's going to... Well, he's going to ask. He's going to be like, "Sir, I think they're after the prisoner." And then the driver, who is scared, says, "It would seem so." And he says, "Sir, I don't want to die here for no dinosaur fucker. Just let him have him." And then he says, "This prisoner is important." And the word important, when he says it, it carries more fear than the fear effect that he has on him. This Shield Marshal Gunner, he swallows hard, and he takes the shot at Stack the Deck. Here we go. Do you have anything that you need for this? No? Alright. Shot.
It's not a crit, jeez.
Woo! Woo! Missed the crit by 1. Alright. Here's some damage for you. 21. And then he's gonna go ahead and reload.
And that's his turn. So reload, shoot, and reload. Okay. Play passive
to this one right here. He is blind and dazzled. He's got the pepper in his eyes, the whole deal. Man, he is going to...
Delay's not really going to help much. Alright. He is going to back up with a step on the roof.
I believe if you're blinded, everything's difficult terrain. So
ooh, so you can't... Yeah, he can't step. Alright.
Yeah, he will try to move to the back, so he's going to move away.
I put my hip flask away, pull Giselle out, and shoot him.
Okay. All as part of your reaction. That's incredible.
Yes. Seems like I'm doing this slowly. It's because Foundry demands that I do every single step of this before. But, go dice. Aha! It's just a hit, oh well, but
All right.
still quite a hit.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, you get a good shot off on him. Yeah, he lets out a cry as he stumbles back. He looks around. Still can't see anything. He shouts out. He's just like, sir, please, just. He looks around blindly and he says, "What do you want? What do you want?" And that is his second Pac-Man, is just to cry out, "What do you want?" If anyone wants to reply, they can answer the free action. And then as a final action, he's going to pull out his longsword, which I don't think he has to make a flat check to do because it's on his person. But yeah. I would say when you're blinded, I would want a flat check to reload a gun. That seems a bit more complicated, but yeah, I'm going to let him pull out his sword. All right. Stack to you.
Hey, you surrendered. Oh, I'll let Stack.
All right, I will move up to.
Oh, I mean, I asked if anybody wanted to reply as a free action.
Well,
no one did.
Yes.
Okay, what do you say?
Surrender the prisoner. Surrender the prisoner, and no one needs to get hurt.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like that. He says, "Sir, please, it's just some dinosaur fucker, please." And that's his turn. All right.
Okay.
Stack to you.
Stack will go up to the door, and since I have this feature of quick unlock, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could you pick it up. Yeah, and I will attempt to unlock the door if it's locked.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You are looking at DC 30 with 3 successes.
All right. DC 30 with 3 successes. Thievery.
That's one.
All right, nice. And you have 1 Pac-Man left because of your feat.
That's a crit fail.
That'd be a broken lockpick. Then you got to do a item interaction to get another lockpick out. You do have spare lockpicks on your sheet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't see any spare lockpicks on your sheet.
Oh. Where do I use them all? I have that thieves. I have 4 thieves toolkits.
Oh, well, you just have straight up 4 thieves tools kits?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's sure. Just throw one in the tray. I'll just throw one in the trash, I guess.
400 times more expensive than the spare picks, but
unfortunately, though, your extra ones are in your backpack. It says. So you're not wearing the extra ones? Oh my god, bro. Yeah, you gotta pick up some replacement picks, man. Okay, so that's gonna be a whole action economy thing, is getting those out. Unless you just wanted to re-roll your thievery check to not have everything break.
Sure, yeah.
Since you don't have replacement picks. Okay.
Yeah, I'll re-roll at the 0 point, yeah.
Damn, I'm making a note for Tuesday. I'm gonna make sure everybody... Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. Alright, so as you go to pick the second one, there's just sort of a sproing sound, and the lockpicks just go everywhere, and you try to, like, cat reflex, like, grab them all, but all you do is just juggle them right into the canal. Your whole thieves kit. That's fine. Alright, let's, this guy. Alright, inside, somebody, who's out there? I hear you trying to pick the lock. I've got a gun.
Yeah, we're trying to rescue you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what voice we're using today. Yeah, we're trying to rescue you.
You trying to rescue me, or you trying to rescue this dinosaur fucker?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know who was talking to me. Yeah, Yeah, we need him. We need that guy in there.
Okay. You hear another voice say, hold on. Oh, hey, you here to save me? That's great. Hey, I didn't fuck no dinosaurs. I want that to be the first thing that we establish in this relationship, but they got me chained to the floor in here, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really appreciate if you're saving me. I'm not even gonna ask any questions about it, but I do want you to know that if you are a dinosaur fucking enthusiast and you're saving me because we're friends, we ain't friends. I don't fuck dinosaurs.
Good to know.
All right. The horses are just hating life. It's gonna try to make an athletics check here. It is not enough. Yeah, it is just, they're just idling. And because it tried to do something, it has to make a fortitude save, I believe, or reflex.
Yes, and it's already slowed one. It's a fortitude.
It's fortitude.
25.
Okay. All right. All right. So that is not a critical failure, but it stays slowed essentially.
It's slowed. It's actually slowed 2 now, I think.
Oh,
Goes up by 1.
okay. I thought it.
So I think to a maximum of 3.
Every time they. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. All right. Then it is slowed 3. All right. Cool. How do I? Ah, perfect. All right. And then the other horse. I mean, the other horse is like, it can do stuff, right? I mean, hey, you know what? This horse is like, fuck it. I can't move. I was told to move. That was my last command. I'm okay. Vulture, to you.
Alright. Let's see if this works better. Maybe. One day I'll have that thing that won't do it. Take a shot.
Alright, it's gonna hit.
31.
Give me some damage. Alright. Alright, more gunshots go off. The 2 guys on top of the wagon. You guys can sense their morale is not there. If ever there was a thing that they were willing to die for, it is not a guy who's gonna get killed anyways. The only one who seems to be like, no, we're gonna do this, is this guy driving the cart. But these 2 guys and the guy inside, the vibes you're picking up is like, they're not gonna die for this dude. Like, that's crazy. Alright, Walter, what else you got?
I'm gonna spend my last one for running reload to move
Okay.
closer. And just kind of yell at the 2 at the back. Unlock them, let them out, and we'll be on our way.
All right.
Convince your
This
friend
guy
over there.
This guy shouts, spittle flying through his beard and mustache. You can't do that.
All right, I guess you guys are gonna have to
but
bleed then.
But if you are using, do you have an action that you're trying to intimidate them or persuade them, or are you
No.
just throwing that out there as banter? Okay, as banter.
Just
Got
throwing
it.
it out as banter.
All right. All right. Hero's gonna hang tight. This shield marshal right here. Okay. He's going to. Man. All right. Be reasonable, bro. What is there to do? You know what? I'm gonna do a will save. Okay. All right. His head droops, and he says, "Fine, I'll give you the keys. I'm gonna reach for him real slow." He's saying this to you, Zenny. All right, he's reaching for the keys. The manipulate action. He's reaching for him. He's
I would
going
expect
right.
my reaction. It's not like I can
Okay.
stop.
Okay. Well, he's nervous. He's nervous.
Uh-huh.
You, in the span of no seconds, you had a gun in your head and you shot somebody. All right, he He grabs the keys, and then he is going to toss them to you. They land, I guess, in your cleavage because you don't have a reaction to catch them. And then he says, and then he puts his head down and his hands up with his third action. And then he says, "Stand down, men. Stand down." And if you guys would like, as long as you're quick about it, like grabbing the guy and leaving, we could leave initiative.
Gonna say, is this like your test of whether I'm a proper Pathfinder kid or not? Whether I would put my sword away to take them out and hand them to Stack, or whether I'd be like, Stack, just take them, they're right there.
I mean,
whether someone's a Pathfinder kid or not.
Action economy.
Yeah.
We did have a Pathfinder kid when we were running Abomination Vaults ask why we bothered to save people when it'd be much more efficient to just make new characters.
Oh my god. Why not simply die and hope that you get reborn? Yeah. We'll try and be quick and get away.
Okay. All right. Everybody okay with that? Exiting combat to extract this guy. No one managed to escape and sound the alarm or anything. You do have to be quick about it because there are random citizens, innumerable random citizens who have seen what's going on, and some of them are, despite the police not being their friends, think they need to go tell the police about what's happened here. So you are in a bind, like time-wise. So the question is,
We were
do
told
you all
that.
flee into the sewers, or do you still want to use Hero to ride off with him?
You guys can take him through the sewers. I'll go off with Hero. I don't think Hero's gonna go through the sewers, is he? Because he would have to get
I think I was going
down.
through some shit.
But he had to get down
they
20
jump into
feet
the water.
and then.
It would be some coaxing. It'd be some coaxing.
Okay.
While they're doing that, I deactivate their horse.
Here, if you want, here. Sid will take Hero. Still volunteer to not go into the dangerous sewers, and say, "I'll meet you back at base."
That would do hell on the makeout.
Okay, I'll do that.
She rides off with Hero.
All right, then
Okay.
I'll go with the party through sewers.
All right. Well done.
Yeah, we
Blow
do
off
have
the top from
Go ahead.
Okay.
Throw off the top from over the rope and throw the rope down and sail down to the sea.
I mean, this encounter definitely was the victim of you guys being too efficient. Like these guys were like, no way, no, not gonna happen. Plus, you guys have a really dangerous reputation now. I'd say don't tell the other group, but way more than the other group. So like, yeah, I think a lot of people, when they realize who you are, like the bounty don't mean shit when they think about your reputation. Like they don't want to be zero gravity 50 feet there and drop to their death or turned into a tree or some other wild magic
Drained
shit.
of their
Like
life because
they
the
don't.
necrotic creature comes out of the ether.
Yeah. It's surge time. Okay, it's surge time. No, you take him. Take this. Get out of here, please. All right.
He's worse off with us.
Well done. I mean, the one guy, you do get some vibes that he is going to be in. He's going to be in a bad way. But maybe being alive in a bad way is better than being dead, or worse from wild magic. All right.
They saw the octopus and like, oh shit, it's starting already.
That wasn't even a wild surge. That was just a horror. That was just a horror that we all had to be a part of.
They probably heard from the previous couple of days that the wild cards had hit the black site and had caused mayhem and havoc down there. And just like, nope, we want no part of this anymore.
All right, I will gather you guys up and wrangle. Wrangle is, in fact, manacled on his hands and his wrists and ankles with a chain running between them, and then he is also chained to the floor. You know, like they have bolts, like into the floor, where the chain runs through that as well. You free him. He looks at you, Stack, and he does have a nervous look on his face, like, "Dang, this guy is a dinosaur fucker," but he doesn't say anything. Because you are saving him. All right. Let's see. Let me grab this, and we'll grab the vulture. Vulture's over there. End combat, and then you guys escape into the sewers. All right, that works. Now, because you have a map of the sewers and you have a very high society for reading said map, I think you guys will be okay. If I could get a secret society check I will accept from 2 different people. So one person navigating and one person backseat driving. As long as this is a good check, you guys should be able to get away, no problem. Otherwise, there could be some complications down there.
Have to
Interesting.
be society, or can it be?
Hold on. I have hero points.
Society is for reading the map to avoid any
Right.
of the hazards and stuff that is down.
I'm willing to use a hero point for advantage if.
For advantage, I mean, yeah. Normally you announce it before the roll, but yeah, go for it. Go for it. I know
Well,
you have the unique situation where you can't roll more than 1 die at a time. Okay, so you guys head in, and Bella, you think you're reading this map correctly. You think you're reading it correctly as you guys are making your way through the sewers.
I was asking if the sub-society for survival to navigate, because we mentioned that. But if it's still survival, then it's fine.
Yes, I would say that you could throw that in as the backseat driving check to Bella's check. All right.
All right. This would be 5 p.m.
All right. Oh, okay. So, Bella do almost lead you guys into disaster. You aren't able to make sense of the Knoll Queen's map, but you are able to notice telltale signs that you would be heading into essentially an ooze colony, which would just be no fun for anybody. So the 2 of you combined, you are able to sort of backtrack and get everybody through, and you guys come out at the sewer output safely and successfully in late afternoon, or I guess not even late afternoon, mid-afternoon, a few hours, like an hour or so later. All right, I'll take you guys over to that map just for the background vibes. All right. Also, it's just a lovely map. So, okay. The dangers of the sewer, Walter. You don't feel like having a complicated and loud conversation is really the best thing to do. So you urge everyone to be quiet, and thus you don't receive any of the cool information that Wrangle might have for you until after you guys are safely out of the sewers.
I think that would have been his priority.
Once you're in a safe location, Wrangle is available for questioning.
I think we should be good here. So, they said that you did a lot of the shit that landed you in that asylum. How much of that is actually true?
He has a haunted look on his face when you mention the asylum, and you know that he has endured a living hellscape of bedlam and violence. And he says, listen, I love dinosaurs, okay? I'm a dino rancher, and I am a devotee of Saren Ray and all them love goddesses.
You should stop talking.
I would never fuck one of my dinosaurs, let alone all them horrible other nasty things they put in there about me. Listen, I'm pretty sure this has to do with something that me and Dash saw down at the black spot a few weeks back. It was awful.
Go on.
Wait a minute. Who are you anyway? He kind of narrows his eyes at you guys. He's going to attempt a society check, but he's been locked up for a little while. So let me see.
You could say we're people who are in a similar situation to you. Being accused of some shit that we haven't actually done. And, well, whatever they wrote about us, it's a little bit more fancy.
Oh, no. I heard about you on the inside. You're the, wild cards. You're some desperados of the worst kind. Using wild magic to cause chaos. You terrorist. What do you want with me?
Well, the former, wild magic, yes. Terrorists, not so much. But, what you just said about seeing some stuff in the black spot, I'm assuming what you saw was something that Loveless did not like.
Loveless? You mean Luna's ex?
Yeah.
She's the one drafting up all of these warrants.
She's the one who wanted you to be dead a couple hours ago.
Oh. That does make a lot of sense. She didn't take too kindly to Luna joining up with me and Dash and moving out of the city, and, you know, sometimes an ex-spouse can be awful possessive. It's a toxic trait, being honest. The heart needs to be free, you know, if it's gonna be happy. Oh, man. So you think that Loveless set me up to get executed for crimes against dinosaurs I didn't commit because she was upset about me and Luna?
I think it's less about that and, well...
Wait, why would Luna... Wait, hold on. Why would Loveless care about what we saw at the dead spot?
Well, it would help us if you tell us what you saw, and then we can put it together.
Yeah, we're still trying to put the pieces together.
Wait, well, where's Dash? She didn't get sent to jail too, did she?
No, but she has a warrant.
What about Luna?
Luna's safe.
Does Luna... Why? Oh, I guess she's protected by Loveless. Listen. I want to tell you everything I know, but I need a guarantee from you. You need to help me make sure the Dash Darling's safe. You help me.
We can try our
check
best.
on her. Oh, that's not good enough for me. I ain't telling you what I know unless you help me make sure the Dash Darling's okay.
You realize we're up against shield marshals and others, right? So we will do the best that we can.
I'm a man who an hour or 30 minutes, I don't know what time it is, he looks at the sky. Maybe about an hour ago was supposed to be hanging till his neck snapped. I'm living on borrowed time anyways.
Yes, and you're borrowing it from us.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
We just sprung you from a bunch of shield marshals, so we're ready to put our shit
I appreciate
on the line.
it. And that's what makes me realize that if anybody's going to be able to save Dash, it's you guys.
And if we have the capacity to, we will certainly help.
Oh, that's some fancy words for maybe. I want a guarantee.
Look, man, there's a lot of stuff going on. Do you know what's going on with Pyronite?
I heard some things on the inside.
Well, there's a lot at stake right now, and we'd love to help save Dash Darling. Hopefully that lines up with what we're doing, which seems likely.
Look, like we said, we're up against shield marshals and the deputy chief. That's pretty stacked up as it is.
Well,
so we will do our best.
I can't stay in the city anyways. Why don't you take me home to the Bone-In Ranch, and then we'll check on Luna and Dash together?
I agree to these terms. What do you guys think?
Well, that was our next point of business, was to head that way and see what was going on there.
You can't go home if you're like perhaps even more wanted than we are. What do you mean go home?
Oh, well, I guess on account of the fact that I escaped with you guys, they might check my house, but it's awfully inconvenient.
Of course they will.
I don't know. It's kind of out of the way. I only got arrested because I made the mistake of coming to town for supplies. I doubt they would have come after us. We're real close to the dead spot. It's an uncomfortable place for most people. Probably not for you guys. You love wild magic from everything I've heard.
Well, listen, Orango, you told us that this dead spot is where you saw something.
Yeah.
No one else goes to this dead spot because it's too uncomfortable?
Yeah, that's what made it crazy that we saw something there.
So now we know that we just have to go to the dead spot. So stop acting like you have some authority or like some great leverage over us that we have to save your friend over the cost of the city itself.
Oh, you're going to the dead spot? I'll tag along. My house is right nearby. That works out great.
Trying to go to your house, you'll be caught again.
Listen.
Actually, I don't care. Just go
An hour ago, I would have been hanging till my toes stopped wiggling. I'm living on borrowed time. And I ain't gonna waste it.
It's only borrowed because you're trying to go back to the place that they'll be looking for you at.
Right, but, whoever shows
you sound like a person that's never really been in love. He says to you, Zenny, in front of everyone.
Gasp. Well,
Zenny.
Well, maybe that's because I haven't met the dinosaurs that you've apparently been hanging out with.
Well, if that's what you're into, we got plenty of dinosaurs at the Bonehead Ranch. Sounds good. Let's go together.
Ranch? I mean, really, that's a bit on the nose, isn't it, Mr. Dino Wrangler?
Well, I mean, we built it on a fertile field of bones, so it seemed like a good name for it. You know, bone meal makes a great fertilizer.
High in calcium. Yep. Anyways, so hopefully whoever follows up with us there, we beat them up and we can extract information from them that will give us further leads. And
there you go.
Let's just do this.
Just like in those detective novels, you want to run into somebody ransacking my house, because then you can beat them up and get more information.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Well, now that we've got the insults out of the way,
there were insults going around,
and we agreed to help you. We agreed to help you with Dash Darling. Now can you tell us what you saw at the black spot?
Yeah. I saw some people get killed by a person.
You know who the person was, or the people?
I don't.
And what happened afterwards? Did they rise back to life and were controlled by this person?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, that sort of thing do happen close to the dead spot, and this was at the epicenter of the dead spot. We were going there because, well, Dash thinks it's a real romantic spot. Luna, she was back at home. We were just having a night, the two of us, watching the beauty of the dead spot, enjoying the, the night sky. There's so many stars out there because they're so dark and spooky.
All right.
And then we saw a man, maybe a person. That's more accurate. We saw a person. They was dressed in all leather from head to toe, and it must have been a man. They had quite the package on the front of them. Them pants was fitting tight. I was filled with admiration at both their confidence and their physique. They had a mask on that made them look like a bug. A gas mask, I guess you could call it. And then they were meeting up with 2 or 3 other people. I can't really remember. I went through a lot in the asylum. A lot of bad things happen. He kind of shakes a little bit, like a dog that's been beaten like one too many times. But there was also some horses. Yeah, there was some horses there. And there was, it looked like some supplies. Like they were meeting this guy to give him supplies. And then the guy, he just pulled the mask aside. I couldn't see his face. And then a green cloud came out of his face.
And the horses and the people, they just died instantly on the spot.
You may make a recall knowledge if you would like.
Does this match the description of that person we were told about that's the buyer of Pyronite from Geb?
I told one of them had
You may
gas
make a
mask.
recall. You may make a recall knowledge check. It do sound like your brother. Do sound like the appearance definitely sounds like your brother a little bit. Walter, this guy's storytelling methodology. You're having trouble following the thread. You do remember gas mask on the guy, gas mask on this guy. You could draw a natural conclusion. Stack, you're very confident that they cast the Pathfinder version of Cloud Kill, which is a spell that actually kills you.
Oh. Where did you learn that? I want to know that one. Yes, that shares that info.
Stack tells us that he cast a super cool spell called Cloud Kill that totally kills you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Cloud Kill is 120-foot range,
which is insane for a Pathfinder spell. A 20-foot area burst, so a fireball. And you conjure a poisonous fog. It functions as obscuring mist, except the area moves 10 feet away from each round. Deals 6d8 poison damage to each breathing creature that starts its turn in the spell's area. You can dismiss the spell. And it has, I believe, the lethal tag or something, where it actually kills you. Yeah, death. It has the death tag. An effect with the death trait kills you immediately if it reduces you to 0 health. Yup.
And apparently the adventurer wanted you to know that ahead of time by providing you with this clue, which I appreciate, because I didn't know that it had the death tag. Someone in prep chat pointed it out to me. They're like, it's a good thing that they're mentioning it ahead of time.
Like, what do you mean? It's just Cloud Kill, right?
No, not just Cloud Kill. It's Pathfinder Cloud Kill.
Actually adheres to its freaking name.
Yeah. I don't know if it got renamed in the revision, but I'm keeping it Cloud Kill for now. It's probably like Death Smog or something like that now.
Toxic Cloud.
Toxic Cloud, is that what it's called? I hate that. Oh my god.
I think Death Smog would be better. All right.
The worst thing that happened from the OGL scandal was them renaming there's a lot of bad things. I feel like that's the worst thing that's happened. Maybe that's a closed-minded view, but anyways. So yeah, you guys with those checks, you do feel like, yeah, this is probably that guy from Geb.
Who were the people he killed? Why did he kill them? What were they delivering to him? Why would he kill them after he delivered? He doesn't have any of that information.
Does any say that's her brother? Of course not.
Should say, that edgelord.
Rangel will say, oh, that was definitely the energy he was giving off was very edgy. You know, I was thinking about getting a pair of them leather pants. I mean, if I could ask him who his tailor was, because they fit real good in the front. I didn't see him from behind, but I imagine them pants was good from every direction.
You stop talking about his package. Let's just go there. Get this over with. Gotta take Dino Wrangler over there anyway.
I really appreciate it. I'm heading that way too. Let's travel together.
Yeah.
You get some transport and probably.
Unfortunately, I can't join your B team because I'm still considered an important quest NPC that you have to keep alive.
Sure, naturally. One last follow-up question. Did he stick around? Did he take off? Did he head to the city?
Oh no, so then I I might have screamed in terror. And then he looked over at us, and the moonlight, it came through, it filtered through the sparse clouds above, and his eyes were illuminated, the reflective lenses of his mask, and I felt true terror for the first time in a long time. Well, actually, I had the second time in a long time, because I was real scared when all those people died from that green cloud stuff. And then we ran. We ran away. Anyways, we tried to forget what happened, and then a few days later, I went into town for supplies, and I got arrested.
Yep, that
Which
makes sense.
confirms that he's working with Loveless.
Let's go there.
I've had Lovelace over for dinner, and I don't feel like she's really... I mean, do you really feel like she could just make up crimes for people? She's a police officer.
So you did
You
do all
understand
of
the
the stuff
words.
with the dinosaurs.
Well, no, I mean, I understand now that she would do it for me, but it's just, I'm having trouble. He looks at you guys, and you know that he is, his whole life, been a bit of a weirdo, but a law-abiding weirdo. And, like, this ordeal has shaken his faith in the establishment. He's not fully radicalized, but Stack, you know he's on the precipice.
Oh, he's on the edge.
Yeah. He's about to break. Bad. Yeah.
Well, don't worry. You
All
can
right.
count yourself amongst the other people who have been fooled by her. You're not the only one.
You don't think she'd hurt Luna, do you? Luna's a sweet girl. She got mixed up with Loveless, and it was about as loveless as the name implies, if you don't mind me saying. We've tried to teach her to love again and show her Saren Ray's teachings and all that, but man, lot of emotional damage there.
When Lislot saw things that Lovelace didn't like, she had them tied up, put in a cart, and fed to a big old, what was it, an antlion? I don't know.
Oh.
I filled in all the details. I was then added to the list just because I went on the same airship ride as them.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so you can say whatever you want about her. We're no friends of hers.
All right.
Maybe she's projecting all of that dino stuff. You never know.
I'll tell you what. I do live about 2 days ride outside of town. That all? That's not going to be a problem, is it? You got mounts?
Yeah,
transportation.
we need to get supplies, transportation, and then head out as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm worried about Dash. She's a sweet girl, but a little slow.
All right, let's not waste time. Let's go.
All righty.
And he gives him a look that says something along the lines of slower than this guy. Oh no.
All right, I'll take you guys back to the player map. You will be out of town for a bit. So, this will be your last chance to do city stuff before you head out. And how do you intend to make the 2-day travel to the Bone-In Ranch and the Dead Spot?
Grab some transportation. So, I mean, Walter's gonna head back to the warehouse to go grab Hero and Sid. Make sure they're good.
Well,
probably ask Phoebe if they can get us transportation. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, Phoebe would just be like, I gave you money. I mean, you could buy or rent some dinosaurs.
Works for me. How much do those cost?
Guys,
All right, we're all waiting, guys, and
Oh, so he asked how much those cost, and then I paused to not continue to interrupt rudely.
okay, gotcha. So let's see, purchasable amount. Riding horse is 8 gold. So riding dino like the Pachyosaurus would be about 8 gold. Yeah.
So how many are we gonna need? And those are two seaters,
Each
aren't
one
they?
can take 2. Yeah, they can take 2 medium or a medium and a small. Yeah. Or 2 smalls. I guess I would say they could take 3 smalls. I don't think you have 3 smalls, but well, I guess you do if you're taking potato. You
Potato
taking the whole
stew
B team
and
out?
may as well.
Mine would have to be a clockwork unless Potato can drive it.
I mean, out of combat, potato could definitely drive it.
But in combat,
the mechanical horses are the clockwork horses are
Yeah.
30 gold. 30 gold. But
then
you
it
would
be
own it
my
after
horse.
that.
It would be my
Yeah,
horse.
then it'd be yours. Yeah.
I want it to be a mini pony, but then it probably can't hold 3 people.
A riding pony could definitely take 2 people. Or sorry, 2 smalls. You could take 2 smalls.
There's no reason we have to put all 3 of us on there. I'm sure Potato can
Yeah.
go on any others. Just me and Stu on a mini clockwork pony. I'm gonna buy it. It's because I want it.
So who's taking clockworks and who's taking dinos?
Yeah, you have 1 dino already with Hero.
Yeah, I'll just get myself a horse / dino. I've just
Okay.
deducted the gold.
Do you want a raptor? It's a little more expensive though.
When you phrase it like that, then of course I do. How much would that be?
Let's see. The raptors are 18 gold.
I'll move another 10. And we can get magic items eye level -4, right? Because then I can also get this for in a pinch. Marvelous miniature horse. It's an emergency horse. It's level 4.
Very nice.
Yeah, you guys, we have to have antidotes. At this level, we could get the level 6 ones.
Oh.
Bella, you're using the new alchemist, right? Which means that your resources are more strapped than before. Is that correct?
What?
Are you using the new alchemist stuff from a few months back, or are you still using your original sheet?
I'm still using my original sheet. I haven't.
Okay.
Yet.
Then you can supply us with antidotes, because Cloud Kill is nasty, and +3 to the saves would be quite nice.
I'll devote 2 alchemy points to that. That'll only give me 4 of them, though. I think that's not going to get me 5. I have to do 3. Can we buy one? If we could buy one, that would be just. How much are they?
35 gold. Well, the cheaper ones are significantly less for the +2.
I mean, an infusion point is pretty valuable. I could definitely do 2. I could definitely throw out 2 infusion points for that, which will get us 4 of them. And then if we could buy one, because then I'm wasting one if I use the last one. You know, I just have an extra hanging around. Unless
right, so then we can just buy one of the lessers, which is a +2 bonus instead of +3, and that's 3 gold instead of 35 gold.
I'll probably spend the 3rd one because we can give the last one to Wrangle, who's we're gonna have to keep him alive, so it'd probably be good to keep one on him.
Sure.
But this is also happening today, so yeah. Oh no, it's a 2-day journey.
Ride.
Yeah, so I will get to remake my stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, so the question is, do you guys try to leave ASAP today, and then you arrive in the afternoon 2 days from now, assuming no crazy things happen on the road?
Mm.
Or do you want to get some sleep and head out in the morning?
No downtime. We go.
Okay. I was going to add that, you are definitely, they're going to be looking for you, right? Because you took a high profile prisoner at gunpoint and wild magic point, even worse than gunpoint. So getting out of the city ASAP would probably be better for you guys. All right. Sounds good to me. Okay. Any other things you need to do or take care of?
Buy some supplies real quick to refill my blast boots, some minor healing potions. I recommend everyone buy a couple minor healing potions or minor elixirs of life. Just good to be able to have something on hand to pick someone up with if you have no other options, and they're only like 3 gold.
All
I
right.
need more lockpicks.
Good call.
Yeah, specifically the spare picks, not more tools.
Is replacement lockpick an item?
Exactly that.
Yeah,
yes.
that's an item.
Oh, replacement pick. See, there we go.
I'll just move my.
Wow, you can buy a raccoon for 5 gold pieces.
Don't tempt
Ooh,
me.
that's dangerous.
You can buy a domestic possum for 2 gold pieces.
I'm gonna buy a bunch of emergency escape potions.
You
Is
just
there,
wear replacement picks, I assume, right?
Yeah, you can literally wear anything. It just
Well, I know
counts
there's-
against your encumbrance a little bit worse than not wearing them.
Well, they have a bulk of negligible. I know
I would
Right.
just assume that
there's like
they're
a bulk
inside
limit for
your.
wearing.
Yeah, I mean,
I would-
yeah. You're assuming they're inside the toolkit already. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I was curious about that.
Yeah, I would just wear them to represent that they're with your worn tools.
Okay. I saw this thunder helm. Does anyone want it?
That's the thing that like shoots bullets in every direction, but it's
Yeah.
also a spell.
Yes.
It's also outside our level each.
Why do I have
Yep, I
this?
think we're good to go. That's
I'm just gonna update my recipe book real quick
Oh
to make
no,
sure
this
I
is
have
what I
my
picked up
antitoxin.
for my leveling up. Okay.
But that, as long as we can do that on the go, I'm fine. I just gotta make sure we have the antidotes that we need.
Is there a spell copying spell? Like, let's say.
I have no idea. I don't know of any. Like, as a reaction, you copy someone else's spell that they cast.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah,
if we could do that, yeah.
Or do you mean like just copying quickly from someone else's repertoire to your repertoire?
No, because I know I could do that. No, I mean, like, let's say you cast.
You're talking about like Final Fantasy mime ability? I don't
Yeah.
think they're. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
First of all,
There's
it sounds
one.
too powerful.
That one I put in the foundry, which is kind of neat.
Shadow projectile. You create an illusionary duplicate of your ally's ranged attack. That's cool.
So reaction, so it's good action economy, does a little bit of damage, and it gives him flat footed against the attack that you're copying. It's on the arcane desk.
All right. Let me gather everyone up. What was the final call on mount? You have hero, and then you can purchase for 8, 18, and 30 Pachyosaurs, raptors, and clockwork horses.
I have to get a spell capture gem. That's not gonna happen.
How is that playing out?
Okay, well, I have a
Pay for
raptor.
some.
We'll
I
call
can pay
it.
for. Go ahead.
We'll give it a classic name of Bitey, of course.
Okay, you're getting a raptor. You're naming it Bitey. Okay.
I've deducted the gold.
All right, I will make you a mount real quick.
Already paid for my mechanical horse. It's going to be named Mecha Mare.
Nice. Link actor update. Give to Zenny. Good. All right. Hero. I guess we'll just give to.
And I asked for a hero, but I don't know if anyone else wants him.
All right, there we go. Okay, and then you're doing a horse, and you're naming it Mecha Mare.
Yep.
Okay. Duplicate. All right.
It's the smallest model they sell. Smallest edition.
Oh, do you actually do want a smaller one?
If they, I mean, kinda. Can it be a medium creature?
Yeah, clockwork pony. All right. Yeah, there's plenty of smalls in town.
I just don't think it's feasible that Bella could actually get up onto a mechanical horse.
All right.
There it is.
Okay. So that's 2 smalls could ride on that. So I'm assuming you and Stu.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Zenny. You taking someone with you, Zenny?
Is there anyone who still needs to ride?
Wrangle needs to ride. Too.
I'd rather not.
Well, you could always take Vashon.
Yeah, Vashon needs a ride.
Is Boomer
While-
or Potato coming?
Yeah, they were gonna come with you.
Hey, come on, Potato. You're tolerable.
All right, Potato. Okay. Let's see. What about the rest of you guys? I guess Boomer, he will buy a clockwork horse.
If you wanted the regular horse, I'd front them for that, but
It's okay. He's got it. Let's see. He will allow Wrangle to ride with him. Alright, so it looks like you just need rides for Ketrin, Vashon, and Percival. Oh, and Stack. Stack, are you buying a mount?
Yeah, I got a Pachyosaur.
Okay. Do you have a particular name for this Spacosaur?
Pouches.
Pouches. Okay. Alright. Prototype. Whoops. Pouches, sorry. And then we go here. Link. Update. And... Alright. Okay. And then, you gonna take Percival with you?
Yeah.
Alright, that just leaves Vashon and Ketrin. Are you able to front another Pachyosaur?
yeah, I can front.
Okay. Alright.
So wait,
I mean, Vashon would, but his situation with his bank account right now is pretty complicated. And
see, he's trying to use his
it's
banking,
just...
but then he wanted to switch over to his checking, but then his checking had some problems. So
Yeah.
yeah.
He's also a wanted felon for crimes he didn't commit, while also being a black ops government agent, and using the banks would probably be a surefire way of getting caught. And all of his stashes have pretty much been exhausted at this point. It's
Has
a
he been
lot.
telling
He
people that
appreciates
he's a VIP again?
I mean, only people on the team. Only people on the team. All right. What should we name Ketrin and Vashon's dino? Persistence.
Love it.
All right.
Yeah, Ketrin doesn't have any money because secretly she goes off in the background and like leaves all of her gold at the orphanage.
On
I
his
can
donations.
see that. Yeah. All right.
Drops off at the Church of Bry for to pay for what was her name? Patience.
Oof. Yeah. Okay. Now it looks like we got everybody's got mounts. You ready for 2 hours of mana waste travel? Here's the thing, y'all. I think we spent enough time in the mana waste. I would be okay with us just saying 2 days pass and you end up at the Bone Inn Ranch. Is there anyone that's opposed to that?
Oh, not really.
No one? Okay, great. All right.
Yeah, roll the encounters. Come on. Every hour.
Every hour for the next 48 hours.
I mean,
All right.
I
Let's just get
can
there.
do with a roll 1 per day and see if anything happens. But yeah, no. Anything else than that, probably not.
Okay. All right. I'm hearing 1 encounter check per day, going once, going twice.
I think I'm good in general. But...
I was joking. I don't want it.
All right, we'll take the majority of this one. Okay. 2 days pass. All right. You arrive in the late afternoon because of all the shopping and shit you guys had to do. It was a mostly uneventful trip. You guys managed to keep any unneeded spellcasting to a minimum to avoid constant wild surges. If you feel that you didn't do that, there's a number of people I think that would have been babysitting you to prevent you from doing that. But eventually, you would arrive at the Bone Inn Ranch. I got a map for that. Hold on. Okay, Bone Inn Ranch. Here we go. So, the Bone Inn Ranch is a lovely little ranch home, 2 stories, and the there's like farming supplies out front and a beautiful tree with like a little like patch of grass around it, and these very beautiful kind of whitish gray tiles that make up sort of the I don't want to say driveway, but like the work area, like the parking lot area, I guess, where they would kind of move equipment around and stuff like that. Wrangle informs you that each of those tiles is Scrimshaw from the bones that were here when they first settled the area, because when he says that this area was a field of bones, like it literally was a field of bones, because of the weird wild magic with the necrotic void taint that happens in this area. So hold on a second. Just making sure the right things are in the right place here. right. And then, yeah, if you guys have exploration actions, you could totally give them to me. Now, I will say there's weirdness to this, and I don't think it's raining. So let me turn the rain off. Okay. This area, their farm, is like this beautiful, like, patch of, like, lovely sort of civilization. And then all around it is, like, Nightmare Before Christmas, like, Halloween land. Like, barren black sand with, like, Tim Burton-esque, like, spires of sand, like, lightning glass, and like horrible like formations of like fossilized skeletal remains and stuff like that. Like, it's a real horror show. And then they have this beautiful little ranch just in the middle of all this. Rango looks over and says, home sweet home. It's good to be back. I know I've been very polite and quiet in the last 2 days on our trip, and I just wanted to say that thank you for saving my life. Even if it was just to stick it to Loveless.
That's it.
All right.
We've also
now
done
I'm
some
going to
stuff
wander
that-
off in a reckless and dangerous way. He starts
And
heading towards
he's
the house.
gone.
Hold on, drink this antidote. Drink this antidote.
He's like, huh?
Or carry this antidote with you. I'll give him an antidote in case you run into the guy with the cloud kill.
Hey, keep your voice down. The front door's wide open. All right. He will take the antidote. Delete it.
Okay.
And he will apply the effect to himself.
Can everyone assume they have a level 6 antidote in their inventory because I can't pass things out?
Yeah.
Are you drinking them before you head into the house?
I recommend holding on to them. I don't know how long they last.
Oh, okay.
It lasts for 6 hours.
6 hours.
Oh,
Drink 'em.
6 hours. Yeah, he's gonna drink it. Can you post one up for me so I can apply the effect to him?
Yes, I can. Level 6.
Oh, there it is. Beautiful. All right. And looking around, it does look like all of the equipment is in like really bad shape. And then Wrangle says, hold on, you hear that? But you don't hear that. And he says, exactly. There should be the happy mule and the dinosaurs.
Bitey, stay here, like on this tree.
Okay.
Do raptors like chewing bones like dogs do? I'm gonna say they do.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
The bones to occupy himself. Gonna head over to the house, you guys. So
Alright.
rapier out.
Almost
Hip
there.
flask out.
Probably want to park Hero away from here. Can I move it? Oh, I can. Nice.
All right, Zenny, as you approach, you see inside is a beautiful like living room, but it does look exactly how a living room would look if people had flipped it looking for people and or evidence. Like the beautiful leather sofa is slashed open, the stuffing's pulled out, all the books have been opened, some of the pages torn out, they've been thrown on the ground. You know, the classic, like, rifling through stuff.
You just like call out like, dear brother, you're not still here, are you?
Benny, why are you asking for your family members?
As you head in, you do see that there are stairs that lead to the second floor. And a door that leads to the north. Wrangle heads in and he says, Dash, Luna, anybody here? Oh man, they really screwed up everything.
I'll be doing search. So yeah, have a search.
Okay. With that that search, you do get the sense that a squad of goons definitely came here and roughed this place up, looking for something or someone. But it doesn't seem like they're still here. It does seem, however, that this was a recent event. Like maybe you just missed each other. Or maybe they're still here.
Maybe they're still in the next room.
Alright, as you open the door, you see a lovely dining room, also trashed.
Wow. Rango, this place is a dump.
Well, it's not normally like this. Somebody must have caused some problems. I'm really worried. I'm heading upstairs on my own, alone.
Oh, for
So
God's
said
sake.
He heads upstairs. Okay. As you follow him upstairs, I don't think this map has the second floor. That's okay. We'll theater the mind it. So as you head upstairs, let me see.
Second floor looks like the first floor.
Maybe. It had a
I've just got
second
a
floor.
balcony at the bottom.
Yeah. It's not on this map for some reason. That's okay. So as you guys head upstairs, you see that there is more of the same. Things are roughed up, and beat up and things like that. Zenny, there is a door open, and with your exploration action, you do hear a sound from inside the room.
Excellent. Oh. How's my stealth anyway? It's terrible. I will tiptoe loudly towards it.
Okay.
Wait, are you in there right now?
Oh yeah, they're all in the house. Yeah, they're doing stuff.
I was finishing my daily preparations.
All right. As you approach, you hear a female voice say, "Shit, shit, shit, shit."
Oh, it's just Dash, isn't it?
Or Luna.
Oh, is that Luna?
All right. When you
Wanna
say their
guess.
names, Wrangle loudly says, "Dash, Luna," and then you hear a
That's
voice
it.
say.
Okay.
Then a voice says, "Wrangle, is that you?" And then he opens the door to a very nice, like upstairs bedroom area, and then you see this woman right here. She looks over at him, and her face is shocked, scared, relieved, and disgusted. And she says, "How dare you come back here?" And she strides across the destroyed room with its beautiful mattress sliced open and everything, the pillows shredded, and she slaps him hard in the face.
Gasp.
And he says, "What was that for?" And she says, "You took advantage of those poor dinosaurs." And he said, "No, no, that's not what happened at all." And she says, "I read the papers and I saw your wanted poster. My heart broke 100 times every time I read it. Every time I saw your incredibly handsome face smiling at me from the paper, I thought about what you had done." And she looks like she's gonna throw up as she turns away from him. And he looks at you guys and he says, "I'm serious. I did not fuck any dinosaurs, okay?" "I'm serious." And she says,
like,
"I don't
it's
know
been brought up
I don't know how you even got away with it. How could we not have seen it happening right under our noses? You kept us blind, maybe just dazzled with your handsome figure." Oh. She hides her face again.
Goddamn,
Well,
this
you
guy's
can't-
got a Ron Jeremy thing going for him.
You can't hurt the dinosaurs no more. Dash took them. She took the whole herd and she rolled out of here. And it's a good thing she did too, because some real creepy fellas and maybe some ladies, I couldn't tell because they had these weird uniforms on. They had red bandanas and goggles, and they had guns, lots of guns, and some of them were kind of big. They came in and I hid so they wouldn't find me.
Well, those are the reason that.
They might still be around here. I don't know how much time has passed. I cried a lot.
Sadly, they seem to be gone. However, those are the ones that faked the charges against Vanguard. He isn't a dino clucker. He's just kind of obnoxious. But he just saw some bad things. He saw some bad things that the bad guys didn't want him to have seen, so...
Oh my gosh, just like in one of them novels.
Exactly.
She throws her arms around Wrangle and begins to kiss him all over and says, I knew you weren't like that. I'm sorry I doubted you, honey. And he says, it's all right. It's been a crazy time, and I mean, they were very convincing articles. That Susan Pineapple is quite a writer. And she says, I know. I can't believe it. They turned me against you. And I've been so scared. And I've been worried about Dash. She took him.
What direction she going?
Took him to the dead spot.
How far away is it?
I told her it was a bad idea. So that much concentrated void energy, something might happen to the herd. But she said it's better than the government taking them. And well, you know, that's the truth. He said that since they're partially Wrangle's property, when he's killed, the government might come and try to seize them from us. Also, apparently, she's wanted for crimes too. Wait, were they made up also?
They were made up.
You were happy to trust her when she was wanted, but not Wrangle?
Well,
Luna, I just can't help
wait,
but ask.
what crimes did I get accused of?
Well, that's the thing. And in the time that you knew Shield Marshal Lovelace, did you know her to maybe extend the truth a little bit about certain people that maybe got in the way of her ambitions?
Oh, I mean, I don't think so. She did threaten to do terrible things to them and their loved ones and their descendants.
Right.
So, yeah.
But she was real open about what she planned to do to them and what body parts she was going to remove and feed to them and things like that. She was a pretty dangerous woman.
Is this person an elf or a human?
This is just a human girl trying her best in this world. I mean, not a girl. She's like, in her 30s.
Yeah. Well, Lovelace has been around for a long time, and it seems she's adapted her methods, and I'm sure it brings you no joy, but yeah, this is all the result of her machinations.
I knew it. She's doing this because I just couldn't love her anymore. I'm so sorry, Saren Ray. I brought pain to the world because my heart was too fickle. And she starts to pray to Saren Ray for forgiveness.
Well, while she's doing that, how about we go to that dead spot?
Wrangle says, yeah, it's a couple hours from here. We would be arriving after dark. The spookiest time.
Should we be keeping her with us? Would she
Likely
perhaps make
not.
a good asset? But she might make a good asset.
She would?
Oh, Wrangle says, I mean, she do have a good asset. You got a good eye on you. But no, she's afraid of the dead spot. I don't think she'd want to go, even if it meant saving Dash. Plus, he whispers real quiet, she ain't like us, She's a pacifist. Us rowdy boys, we can get it done. And he shows you his fists and guns. They look like overcooked raviolis. And by guns, I mean his muscles. I should clarify for this campaign. He doesn't have ravioli guns, which would be fucking cool, but...
I wouldn't put it
Okay,
past
well,
this area.
You never know. You never.
Yeah, in Pathfinder, where you guys eat friendship waffles every day, and you eat special pickles not to get eaten by monsters, a ravioli gun is probably not unheard of.
Someone has at least attempted to make it.
It like cooks the ravioli while it's on the way to the target's mouth.
It may not always be the most powerful class, but the flavor of the alchemist, it's enjoyable.
Wrangle goes and says, Luna, we gotta go save Dash. I ain't gonna put that on you to come with us, but what are you planning to do next?
And she says, I don't know. I thought about maybe just heading west, going to Mwangi Expanse and starting over. I don't know why you'd want to keep me around when I'm such a simpleton that I got fooled by a newspaper article and some fake official documents from the government.
Yeah, it's just that we've never had any leverage on Loveless at any point, except right now.
I don't know what you mean about no leverage.
I know you don't, sweetie. That's okay.
So what are you proposing that we do better?
What? I'm not inferring anything terrible that my father would
I
have.
feel like you're implying certain things.
What, that we should keep a hostage with us.
You do feel a ghostly presence. You look to the door, and you do see that Mother Ketrin is staring at you from the doorway.
Just putting a hand on your gun.
Can I at least ask, what was it that really made you fall out of love with Loveless? Was there any major event or incident?
Yeah. I mean, no, it wasn't one thing. It's just, I think she wants to love, but I don't want to put her family business out there. But there was a whole thing with her adopted father, and I don't know. I think she's just afraid to ever love again, because for her, love is a necessity, but also a weakness. And I think she defines her worth based on what she does rather than who she is, if that makes sense. It's pretty common for people with low self-esteem that, they don't see themselves as having any worth, so they feel the only way that society could find worth in them is through their deeds and achievements.
Well, she's definitely trying to achieve a lot.
And do you understand, perhaps, what her motivations might be in acquiring something like Pyronite?
Pyronite? I read about that in the paper. That's the explosive stuff.
Yep, yes it is.
I would assume that she would want it so that no one else could have it, because it'd be dangerous for the city, and it would be terrible to fall in the hands of the city's enemies, who to her is pretty much everyone that's not the duchy.
That's probably it. Let's go, Bella. Interrogate her in the morning.
Alright, you guys are heading to the dead spot? Okay.
Oh, Crash, I had a question. I've
Yeah,
had
what's
this
up?
black spot from a wild search for about 3 sessions now. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's doing. Oh. Is it,
I'm sure
does
it's
it not
nothing.
happen?
Just
Okay.
hold on to that.
It's fine.
Okay.
Learn about it at some point.
I mean, does it really? I mean, you'll know when you know, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Keeper of Secrets Will probably knows what it is.
Go on, keep your secrets. Okay.
Alright, let's see. Dead spot. Here we go. Let me check this here map.
Bella, do you have those dark vision potions? Just by asking. or you have to swap that for something else. If not, that's cool.
We forgot to make those today.
That's fine. I was just curious if you had any.
I was planning for an arrival in the afternoon. How far away is this, whatchamacallit?
It's gonna be a 2-hour ride.
Okay. So it's still gonna be daytime when we get there.
No, the sun will be setting. It should be it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so it'll be after sunset. It will be dark when you get there.
Well, I do have Vashon with me, and I can use an infusion point to make a dark vision elixir. I think at this point I can make 2 things. Gotta check that.
I mean, it's not needed. I was just curious if you had any offhand. I have some stuff that can give me dark vision.
Okay. Oh, that's not right. Okay, just a sec. Just trying to find this monster. Oh, monster, what? That's crazy. I mean, could be anything. Don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, monster doesn't have to have a negative connotation.
Oh, right. I would never call Dash Darling a monster. That's terrible. Alright.
She does have a pair of monster hats.
A pair of what?
Monster hats.
Oh, hats. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
specifically
right.
hats.
Yes. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Alright. That. Alright, put this. Go here, do that. Ah, okay. I see what's going on. Okay, I just need to grab you guys from the Bone-In Ranch. So, grab you, Wrangle, Katrin, Dak, your V team, all your dinos. Alright, excellent. Oh, that dino.
Oops, sorry.
He's gone off to another world. Alright. And then... Okay. I think I even have flavor text for this. Though we are at close to time. I'll read you the flavor text though. Let's see. Oh man, a little nervous today. Kids doing their second driving test thing. In Maryland, it's very hard to get a driver's license. So they're doing the second driving test thing. I mean, not the way you wouldn't think so, the way people drive, but
I mean,
it's sort of like in Japan how it's hard to get into college, but then once you get into college, it's not so bad. Like, it's really hard to get the driver's license, but then afterwards, everyone's like, "Fuck it." Okay. So as you guys leave the ranch behind, the sky darkens, clouds move in, and the spookiness factor goes up to like 11. However, Wrangle is confident that he knows how to navigate you guys there, and you do not have to make any checks since you have him with him, since he is a native of this region. He does point out to you some terrifying things. There's like a cairn of like a long dead songstress that if you get too close, her ghost comes out and she sings and makes you dance till you die. All sorts of like just spooky landmarks in desert Halloween land, essentially. The stones that jut from the earth as you kind of ride into this sort of more rocky Badlands area is pitch black. The cacti that grow here are bone white, somehow looking to be completely dead, yet there is sort of a plumpness to them despite their bone dry appearance. And speaking of bones, they litter the landscape. Occasionally you spot them half buried in the sand, and here and there effigies have been built of the bones, representing like birds and animals and people and just abstractions. It is a horror kid's dream come true, but as far as being here and your life is in possible danger, not so great. Stack, with your affinity for wild magic, you know that this is a very dangerous area. You're already out in the desert, so it's going to be like a 10 or more, depending on the time of day. And then you anticipate that if there was wild magic, it would be of a more spooky flavoring, whatever occurs.
Oh, there's a different table for this area.
I don't know if it's a different table, but it's definitely the vibes here, the wild magic vibes. The ley line is not only damaged and broken, but it has been corrupted by void energy.
Oh.
Yeah. As you roll up into the scene, you see the light of a campfire up ahead. And then huddled around the campfire is Dash Darling. And then with her are the remnants of the dinosaur herd, including little babies. You guys are traveling with or without light sources? I guess I should ask.
I imagine the raptors enjoy having some light.
Right.
Raptors don't have dark vision.
I think so.
You also
Dark
see
vision's generally magical.
you also see a phenomenon. I don't know if you can see him or not, depending on your character's vision, but you do see that there is a supernatural darkness forming sort of a hemisphere at the edge of her campfire. And Wrangle points out to you that sort of bowl that it forms is the dead spot, and that in the epicenter, living creatures cannot survive. All right. The woman.
Unliving creatures.
I mean, he says unliving creatures should be fine. She stirs. I guess we'll assume there are some of you with light. She stirs, seeing your lights, and as she is slowly kind of peering over to see what you guys are doing, you hear the crack boom of guns firing from all the way over here. Her attention looks over in that direction, and that's where we'll end the session. All right. Is setting you guys up for initiative in the next fight. Whew. Okay. Alrighty. I'll take you guys back to your dashboard for now.
Guys, something went to plan this session.
You guys did really good. You were just like just crushing those encounters. That's good.
Oh, yeah, everything went to plan last session too. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think actually you've had a good run here. So this is good. All right. I don't see any interruption of service moving forward. I did post in announcements. I got a new policy for attendance where as long as we have 3 people, we will run a session. If it is the streamer for the game and they're not here, I will just record locally, putting no pressure on anyone else to be a backup streamer unless they want to be a total Chad bro and a hero to everyone and this entire community, but they don't have to be.
Great to say that because I am not going to be here next session.
Oh my god.
And then people have asked. Yeah, people have asked, like, what if it's like a session where it's the most important moment in my character's history and backstory and all that, and it's like, well, then we will do like a flashback later on where you could tell us what happened in that scene, and then we'll just cut away from the scene in that moment, because we just got to keep moving forward. Can't keep canceling games for attendance. So there's also Extra Life coming up. It's going to be Pathfinder 2E. We did a planning section instead of our vodcast last night. I think there's some really exciting stuff going on this year. We have some really good ways to sort of crack open Pathfinder via pay-to-win donations. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Everyone's going to be playing as Leshy. The Leshy are going to be going up against Tree Razor, the strongest monster currently published for Pathfinder 2E. And it's 25 hours long, potentially 2 teams of players. We're hoping to get 8 people to sign up for it and help us raise awareness and money for Extra Life charities. So if that's something that you're interested in, please hit me up on Discord, and we'll get you all the information you need to succeed. So, alrighty. Anyone have any announcements? Otherwise, we will adjourn.
We're doing Tales from the Loop at 3, right?
3:30.
3:30. Okay.
Yeah, it's only going to be 2.5 hour session. So, yeah, 3:30 to 6. Unless you, the storyteller, can't do it, but that's when everyone's available. Are you able to do it today, or?
I think I should be able to do it today.
Okay. Well, I will leave it to you, the storyteller, to ping all the players and stuff. I did make a group. It's called Loopers or something. Yeah. So you should be able to grab people easier. Yeah, look, Dirk did it right now. Incredible. All right, cool. Then we might be doing that. More than likely, we'll be doing that. So I'll stream that live if anybody wants to watch. It's a pretty fun system, and a pretty cool theme for the setting. So it's a lot of fun. All right. Anyone else have any announcements before we adjourn? All right. Well, I hope everybody has a great Saturday, and we will continue this next week.
So, guys. All right, and thanks for running, and thanks everyone for watching. Catch you next time.